Hi-oh.
Hell,
Whoa!
Hello. Oh,
Kirite.
Chris, what are you doing being nice?
Hello there.
And John, what are you doing
Eh.
being what are you doing being nice?
you guys
In
are keeping
this,
the
the
lights on.
house.
Why is everyone
Well,
so nice?
we were
today?
trying to replicate how you were doing the heart thing. And my chat and I were talking about how like apparently millennials do it one way and then Gen Z do it a different way. And you did it the other way and I don't know how you did it. So I was trying to do it and I couldn't figure it out.
My secret. This way?
I like
Yeah,
to do
wait.
the hit video game Kingdom Hearts.
There we go. I get it. This looks so much better though than what I was doing.
I just do, that one.
Yeah,
This one.
I've been going like this a lot and I think it's not right. I was trying to do the one you were doing. I
This
was
kinda is
failing.
Like what? Oh yeah.
Tori has the
Yikes.
supreme one. This supremacy.
Oh,
this
yeah.
Is the best.
Yeah,
There you go.
the little Korean hearts, I love them so much. I've had to explain them to like.
It's so dumb. It's because I saw Brian Stars do it in high school, and I really liked Brian Stars in high school.
Who's
I don't know who
that?
Brian Stars is.
I thought you were talking about like someone you went to high school with. I don't know who that is.
No.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, you really like this person that you'll refer to them like
By their
20
full name.
years later by their full name.
Just casually doxing my high school
All right.
Your
classmates.
youth.
No, I think he did something problematic. I haven't kept up with him. But he was
Was
having
he-
the pop.
Most of them do.
He was like an interviewer, and he would like have a bunch of bands and like interview them, and the interviews were fun to watch when I was in high school. I don't know how they would hold up today. Some of them were very awkward. So
I didn't watch a lot of interviews. I spent a lot of time watching HGTV and Speed channel.
Speed
channel.
I know.
Is that where they
Yeah.
where they only play speed movies?
No,
the,
that was like.
Keanu Reeves.
Where they only-
No,
All the shows
well,
are played
that-
at
that
4
would've-
times the
yes.
speed. So,
But like they had like the car makeover things like overhauling and they did a lot of like race cars and vintage like they did like a whole like cribs thing, but it was more about rich people and their collections of really cool fast cars and vintage stuff and car stuff, bike stuff,
I watched
Challenging
Food
nerd.
Network and Animal Planet.
Oh yes, Animal Planet.
the best
I
one.
watched Tech TV, then I watched G4.
I was
then
about to say G4, baby.
I watched
Yeah.
G4 Guy, and then I watched its mummified corpse reanimated on Twitch.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, man. Like,
Wait. What's G4?
It's like
Is that like a
game
cable TV
stuff.
thing?
it like. I'm actually kind of surprised you wouldn't know about that. Like, that's
Well, we
just
didn't.
like right.
We had only local network channels. Like HGTV was a local channel. We didn't have to pay for it, and same with Speed.
If you played like games in as a little one, a lot of times they had G4 on like in GameStop even. Like a lot of times
Oh,
they
we
played
didn't-
it. And
We had a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 1, and the only time that we ever got games was at Christmas, and they were shared gifts. We never
I
got to go into the game stores.
I literally just imagined two PlayStation 1s taped together as a PlayStation 2.
Well, there was a PS1 and a PlayStation 1. Those were two different models. We had the PlayStation 1, not the PS1, and then we had a PS2.
a modular game console where if they ever release like, oh, it's the big dick gaming machine number 4, the way that you get it
Those are my
is
favorite.
by like doing the math of the previous console. So if
It's-
you have if you have like the first edition and a third edition,
I love that so much.
You could just tape them together and you get the whatever it is 4.
It's the Crystal Gem Fusion
oh my
Like-
god.
console.
I
I
have to
love that
ask.
so much.
Why does this
It's
not
just-
exist?
Keeps getting bigger too.
You fuse
That's what she
Sony and
said.
play and like Microsoft, and it turns into Nintendo. Like,
It'd be
Just-
like the Digimon evolutions.
In
oh my
20
god.
years, you just have like a beeping, booping blob of technology.
Amorphous blob.
Boop,
It's
boop,
just like a
boop.
puddle in your room. Boards coming out. I am the game liquid. It
Hey,
just
Decepticons,
Crash
assemble.
Hey Alexa, play my workout playlist. Kill me.
Oh my god. Do you any of you guys remember the Japanese game show Most Extreme Elimination Challenge?
Yes, that was
That's what I was raised
delight.
up. That was like the prime of my life, basically.
Oh my
I've
god,
never heard of
yes.
this.
Is that where they like go up the hill and they're like rolling rocks
Yep.
down on them and
Yep.
stuff?
Is
Excuse me?
It's
Yeah.
like it's not
But
real.
it was
it's not real
dubbed
boulders, right? Like,
amazingly.
Okay.
yeah, it was like massive like rubber styrofoam like
But
very...
these people got taken out in ways that cause permanent damage all the same.
Oh, it's because it was like, no,
Yeah.
that's fine. There's like a foot of water they fall into. It's like, no.
no,
No.
no.
That's crazy. I think my mom used to watch those, but I was very rarely sitting in front of the TV if I wasn't allowed to play games. I was only allowed to play an hour of games a night anyways, and so I spent a lot of time reading. Like hundreds of books a year.
Prehistoric video games, I see.
No, just 4.
Video games of the olden days.
yeah.
Do
Where
any
your
of you
thinks are in
find
your head?
that the current habits you have are just coping mechanisms to accommodate parts of your childhood that went unfulfilled?
Well, there's the fact of the year. That's not
Because
wrong.
you say you're poor and you buy the coolest shit. So I'm guessing your
I do
coping
now.
mechanism is to allow yourself the
Yeah.
pleasure of giving yourself things you wanted as a child.
having my own room.
Diagnose me next. Diagnose me next.
I was loved very much as a child, so now I hate myself to compensate.
Hey, same. I had 2 wonderful
you mean a
parents,
gifted
and now
child.
I can't feel love myself.
Yeah, that's me. Whoa.
Speaking of
Cosmic
trauma,
darkness.
Yeah,
oh
Or
yeah, back,
sushi.
back to the game.
let's do some fake trauma. Cover up my real trauma.
You doing something for us?
Fake trauma, please. Only fake.
what do you say we just jump into it?
Yes, mommy.
Yeah, oh god.
Drop us in.
Punish us, mother.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Step on my dice.
Stop it!
I'm gonna
Trample.
have a conniption. Rocks fall. Last we left off, Demetrius found himself reunited with Cassia Lascaris, a fellow Marine and close friend that he had assumed to be dead. Cassia reveals that she washed up on the same shore that he did after their ship was struck in Moonfall, and was captured by the party responsible for the injuries that lost Demetrius his arm, leg, and eye. After explaining that she somehow escaped to the city of Elegy, and showing Demetrius her own replaced limb, an arm that looked to be made of bark, Cassia left with Iris to go meet Demetrius's new friends, and to give him some time alone at the site of his old home, now gone. In the meantime, Quinn and May had a conversation about the group while Baldir made friends with a goblin who claimed that the Scarlet Wolves took an interest in items from other planes. And Rocky had sex with the bartender. Everyone met Cassia, and she invited the group to stay at her family's home, an offer that only Demetrius accepted. The next morning, Cassia and her mother Ikra reveal that Kalen, Cassia's brother, has been missing for the last few months. Neither of them are willing to believe that he's dead, and Cassia is determined to investigate, a mission that Demetrius immediately agrees to assist with. Back at the fireside Newt, Baldir reads a poem to the group that he wrote with his son, and the group discusses whether or not they should trust Cassia. Everyone meets up and discuss a bit of what they know about the Scarlet Wolves and agree to pursue their leads together. Quinn goes to surprise his contact in the city, who turns out to be his mother, Lieutenant Riley Rodaxis. Riley confirmed that the Scarlet Wolves have been rumored to be behind several suspected kidnappings in the city, and that she's already met and spoken with Ikra Lascaris about Kalen. Riley also knew the Tamiel family, but only a woman named Nora. Apparently, Riley and Nora met while they were both pregnant, and Riley worried for Nora when she mysteriously fled Mralbach after the birth of her child. At the end of the conversation, Riley promised to visit the group at the fireside Newt that evening, and told Quinn to be safe and drink water. Meanwhile, the rest of the group went down to the docks, on Celine's knowledge that the Scarlet Wolves used to operate around the area. While there, a strange-looking elf seemed to do a double take at Rocky before going back to his business. As the group began to split up, some going to question the man and others beginning to wander, we return. We had a few different directions we were going in last time.
Pretty sure I approached the man.
I think you did too.
And I think I was behind her, keeping an eye on her to make sure things didn't go too awry.
Okay. So Demetrius and Celine were together. Rocky, I believe you caught a crowd and tried to disappear, yes?
Yeah, I changed into one of the sailors and I absolutely disappeared in the crowd because no one else was paying attention.
Well, go ahead and make a stealth check, first of all.
Didn't
Want to make
we
sure that's
do that
true
last
first.
week? Didn't we do that last week?
Nope.
I want to do it. Where's
It'll
my
be
sheet?
against everyone's passive perception.
I'm so passive.
Oh, you're fucked now.
Passive.
Mine's 13.
Double
Would that be a
digits,
performance?
baby. Nope, it's a stealth check, please.
Where is stealth? There it is. I was like, I can't find it.
I
found
am now in love with the idea of performing stealth.
Yeah.
Like a mime.
You don't see me. You don't see me.
it. I need to turn the roll thing off of the settings on my
Also,
D&D
for
Beyond
the
because
record,
it's
my AC
low.
is blowing directly onto me right now. I'm so fucking cold.
You know, you can just turn it off.
No, I can't because then it's for cowards. I'm
So we
proud.
can diagnose Crane as someone who is controlled
Don't you have a
by a
vent
paternal
that you can
figure.
just flip up the vent so it blows it up towards the ceiling instead?
I can't reach it.
Oh my
I'm
god.
tiny whiny.
Throw something at it.
Can we
I'm
get
tall.
Crane?
I can't reach
Can we get
it.
Crane one of the little dinosaur arms that you get at the zoo so they can reach it?
That'd be really helpful, thank you. Okay, anyone who has a passive perception below 15, you do not see Rocky slip away. Anyone who has a 15 or higher, you see this happen.
How do you know what your passive? Oh, I see it.
I see them.
I do happen to have a perception of or equal to 15.
Mine is 16, so I noticed.
Does Rocky see herself? Is what I want to know with her passive.
I don't. So I know that we're trying to blend into the crowd and we're trying to like sneak away. And so I just kind of try to like work into the crowd and try to be inconspicuous. I do not realize I have changed looks.
I am gonna roll for somebody else.
I have also failed my own stealth passive
Okay.
perception.
I'm gonna pull this mysterious stranger back up onto the screen here. And also,
The hottie.
Baldir and May, and Quinn, what were you three doing? Just so we know where to start with.
Remind me, I had just
Quinn was haggling with people about bananas.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was because we're at the market, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was in the market, immediately haggling with people. I think I'm just trying to create something of a distraction for people to work.
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting into an argument with the price of mangoes.
Beautiful.
Baldir is trying. I'm trying to remember what was the best way of going about having assistance from the group to get this man that we're all, I think, mutually interested in cornering the Scarlet Wolf mofo.
Jesus.
He knows.
Not you.
He knows what I'm talking about.
You're ginger.
He
not
knows.
Scarlet. He knows.
He
The
knows.
ginger wolf.
May had just like sort of similar to Rocky, like slipped to the back of the group and just kind of like, we're not like trying to like sneak necessarily, but like just fade back and we're gonna go talk to some like grizzled old looking salty sailor.
Okay.
Demetrius is right there.
Let's. Oh shit! Yeah.
It's
A
true.
more different one,
It's true.
Another.
But
a
it's
little
true.
more grizzled.
A little more
A
grizzled.
little more.
Just missing all 4 limbs and just with just lumber stumps pointing at people.
That is typically what grizzled means. It's
Yeah.
To set
Limbless.
the scene a little bit, it is still kind of not early morning, but 8 a.m., 8:30 to 9. And there is a town crier that's kind of like wandering through. He's going on his route. It's just this young let's say, dwarven young man, and he's just kind of walking, reading from this paper. Moralbach military, headed by local hero General Xavier Delanco, continues to beat back demon hordes at the site of Moonfall. Council states the city is on its way to resuming life as normal and recommends not leaving the city in groups of less than 6. Please report all paranormal encounters and disappearances to the city guard. Maximum sentence for weapons smuggling within city's jurisdiction expanded to 50 years in prison. And he continues reading this as he kind of like goes on his route. So let's deal first with everyone that's approaching this stranger. As you kind of approach, he is kind of like putting like a loaf of bread in a bag that he has. Oh, sorry, am I in your way?
No. I was just wondering, you saw one of our friends earlier. I don't know where they've gone currently, but they colorful.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I wasn't trying
Oh,
to
not
say...
at all. Not at all. No worries. We were just wondering how do you know them?
I don't think so. Just a lot of people have gone missing recently, and for a second I thought they looked like someone I knew, but definitely not not her. But you know, certain people just have, you know, doppelgangers, I guess. Sort of.
Sure. Well, their name is Rocky, if that rings Rocky, if that rings any bells.
No, the person that I thought I mistook them for was not named Rocky, but they're lovely. What is your name?
I have to go. Goodbye, and I leave.
Not your day.
Do any of you remain?
I just stand awkwardly behind Celine as she turns and leaves. I just look at the stranger. Howdy.
Hi there.
And I just turn and walk with her.
If Baldir is near anyone, I'm guessing it's going to be Quinn. And doing that thing that a really big person is never fully aware of, and that's when they're accidentally looming in such a way that might lend itself to the threat of violence.
Right.
Like, just Baldir's just like daydreaming, but the way he kind of is behind Quinn is like, you're not like, like, you know, like when you have like a thought and you don't like the thought, so you make a face and you realize you're making eye contact with someone. That's usually Baldir.
Sounds about right.
Quinn's just in the stall, like not really aware of Baldir, trying to be as loud as possible, and he's just like, so you're telling me that you're gonna turn me away just because I can't buy all of your I want the mangoes. I want to buy all of them. They're too expensive as they are.
Man, I told you again, these are peaches.
They are, that is not a peach, sir. Look at its size. You can feel by its sponginess.
Well, I've been a peach merchant for the last 40 years, and you're gonna tell me that I don't know what a peach is?
Well, I don't know if you ever picked up a peach book, but this isn't a peach.
I wrote the peach book.
You wrote the peach book. Yeah. Yeah?
Uh-huh.
I would like to,
You know something else? Your mother.
Your mother. She'll arrest you!
Rocky walks up behind them at this point and muscles by. I would like to buy some peaches, please.
Finally, a paying customer. I'm sorry, Celine, what were you gonna say?
I would like to sneak away into the crowd and try and locate a certain someone in the market.
Is this someone who I think it is?
A certain large red person.
Beautiful. Make a stealth check first.
Okay.
I would like to contest that because I'm following directly behind her.
That's survival. Were you trying to roll stealth?
Oh, I that was survival.
Blank. That's negative.
Ooh.
That is a little
Fuck
better.
you.
You know, just add 20. When in doubt, just add 20 of them.
When in doubt.
Wait, you got what? I only see blank.
A cart
Mine
kind of
blank.
like rattles by, kicking up some dust, and after the dust settles, Celine is gone.
Ah, nuts.
Um,
I love
It's a
that.
good shot.
make a perception check. And do it with advantage. You know his usual spot.
Is that advantage?
It automatically rolls
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then 13.
There.
Sure.
Yours are rolling in blank for me. I don't know why.
I know, mine are.
I'm
that's
gonna
all.
refresh my page and see what happens.
You guys don't see the numbers?
I don't
I
see
do.
numbers.
I do.
Roll20's being a little funky tonight.
Yeah.
So us.
It's just in a silly, goofy mood.
There. Now I can see it. Refreshing the page did it for me.
Well, let's try that.
It's formatting differently because she's doing it in platform.
Ah. Now I see why I failed that perception.
It takes you a minute, but eventually you do see the familiar stall with your man behind the booth, kind of just like exchanging some coin with somebody.
I will saunter up. My hood's still up. I don't have disguise self up, but I do have my hood up.
Okay.
And I was just like, I'll just like look up at him and like try and like see if he sees me.
Sure. Come again, so. Well, if it ain't a ghost from the past,
Boo.
boo yourself. You want to talk?
Yeah. How you been, my friend?
Oh, I've been pretty good. Here. Hey, Tomo. And he like calls over one of his assistants, and he's like, "I'm gonna step out for a second. Just watch the place. This way." And he will walk you down to like the dock. Walk you down along one of the actual like docks. What brings you back here then?
A bunch of ruffians got me. You know, I'm so easily swept up into the trouble, so here I am again, where I always end up when
supposed to
I'm
be
in trouble.
doing the grabbing and hooking of other people. I don't know what you're doing.
No, I know. I don't know how this happened. But we're actually looking for some information about, and I was hoping that you could help us. I don't know if you know anything about the Scarlet Wolves.
I know a bit. I know not to get messed up in it. But what were you looking to know about them?
We were looking to know if you or maybe any of your friends might be familiar with where their leader, large man, very distinct. Where's the scar?
On his face.
On a very distinct scar on his face, where he might frequent. I've had some dealings with him in the past myself, but I was never privy to that information.
I don't know if he's their leader necessarily, but sounds familiar. You know, you've been gone a long time. This information ain't free.
Of course. I'll slide him like 5 gold.
Thank you. Always such a pleasure doing business with you.
And with you.
This guy, I heard people call him Sour. Like a nickname.
Sour, like he's sour?
Yeah, like the candy.
Ah.
Kind of lame if you ask me, but I'm not the one in the big important rooms like that guy, so I can't really talk a lot of shit, but I've heard he's been, not recently, but before, he's been in and out of the Bat and Beetle. he's been seen walking out. And I really shouldn't be telling you this, but seeing as we're old business partners, there is a warehouse that I did see him walk into. It's the green one, or was it blue? And he kind of looks at you with the cheeky look on his face.
I'll give him another two gold.
Okay. Ah, I remember now. It was red, it had 3 busted out windows. And it was all the way on the opposite side of the docks. One of the very last in the line. I don't know if he goes there frequently. I only saw him go in once, you see, but I don't know. A man like that doesn't just walk into warehouses and not come out with something important, so.
Of course.
Could be something, could be nothing.
I appreciate it. Any information. My friend is really wound up about a wedding wing. A wed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
I said wedding wing.
Marriage.
Marriage.
About to bring his ass together
today. My friend is really wound up about a wedding ring, and this guy apparently took it from him. It's one of the only things that he can remember about how it got gone, so I really appreciate it.
No, of course. I don't know anything about a ring. I could sell you a ring, but we do got some interesting stuff if you're interested.
I think I'll take a look around for old time's sake at the very least. See what you got.
Old time's sake. How
And
you
hey,
been?
I've been good. And hey, while I'm in town, if you need anything from me or my crew, I'm sure any of us would be happy to take a little swim, take a little dunk, take a look around, see what we can find for you.
I could use you.
All right.
I'd still be paying.
Another side mission.
Check back in after you do your investigation here. Or before. I want to make sure that if you're going to go kick in the hornet's nest, I don't want them brought back here, you see.
Of course.
I only saw something and I didn't see nothing. You know how it is.
You won't hear anything from me. You won't hear anything back here. Nothing's going to get traced back here, I promise you.
The old harpoon, quick and silent, as ever.
I got excited. She used the name that I fulfilled the lore. I got excited. Yeah, she'll take a look around. And we'll like chat and catch up and stuff.
Sure. Most of everything at his stall is very pretty. There's a lot of like bracelets. There's one brooch that is not like bedazzled. It's not like jewel encrusted, but it's just like a silver or a nickel like cloak pin that just is an olive leaf with an olive on it. Very finely made. He does pull out one box. This is really something special. And he opens it up, and there is just a little gem inside that you could probably like hold in your hand. This one here, this one's magic. You
Can I instant check him?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I love that noise.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop. Whoop. Oh.
Oh, beans.
A dirty 0.
Beans.
0.
Wow.
Who's saying? Wow,
He's
it's magic.
He's always been a little hard to read, but he's definitely enthusiastic. This one is magic. Also, I hear. I haven't used it myself, you see, because they say that it's limited in its capabilities and won't be magic forever. But they say that you can use it to blind anyone that's coming after you. Not the worst thing ever, you know.
that comes in pretty handy. I think I might have a friend that might have some use in that, but I think I like the look of that brooch there. How much is that?
Well, this one here? Oh, that'll be 1 gold.
I'll take there it is. I'll take it. Even trade. I
Bites it for no reason.
I appreciate the information, the nice catching up, and I will be bringing business your way. I assure you, my friend.
I always liked you. And if there's anything more I can do for you, you just say the word. You've more than earned a free favor.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. I'll head out.
Cool.
Boppy.
Back at the mango peach stand. It's unclear.
Sir,
Oh my god.
these are mangoes.
Peaches. I forgot what voice I gave him.
All
Are
right,
you
all right.
trying to scam me? I was trying to buy peaches. Are you trying to sell mangoes as
They're
peaches?
mangoes. These are a mango salesman. He's trying to say they're peaches. They're not peaches.
Am I taking crazy pills?
Look, I'm gonna cut into this one. I'll pay for it. Your crazy highway robbery prices for these mangoes.
You guys
These are
terrible.
top of the line peaches.
I've been buying peaches from you for years, and if these are actually mangoes, I want a refund.
I
All
pull
of
out a
them.
dagger. I cut into one of them, and I open it up.
Surprisingly, you are correct. These are mangoes, and this man is
They're
blind.
mangoes. I told
I
you.
demand a refund. This scam artist has been scamming me for years. I've been coming down here to buy peaches from him for
This guy
years.
wanted peaches. You're giving out.
Somebody
mangoes.
call the police.
I don't recognize you.
What are you
Shit, I'm
talking
talking
about?
to the guy's
I was just here yesterday. I looked literally just like one of the sailors who walked by.
Sure.
He's been coming for years. Ever since his family died in that horrible blacksmithing accident.
I look at him.
Remind him
like-
of his wife.
Yeah, they do. They did. Not anymore.
Look, yeah.
Next thing you know, someone's gonna tell me that's a papaya.
Dear God,
It's a mango.
these are mangoes.
I want
Someone
my
took
money
all of
back.
my stock and replaced them with mangoes.
I know you're not gonna get away with this. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You owe me money. You owe me money.
Make an intimidation check, I guess. Or a deception. Whichever you prefer. And go
What
and
do
make
we-
it with advantage because
This is the worst improv game I've ever seen in my life.
I get an advantage too.
I like
yeah.
the one where they argued about mangoes for a long time.
We'll have timestamps to maybe go.
To mango.
I don't. That's it's okay.
Here's your bloody refund, and he just tosses a handful of copper at you.
Oh
Yes.
shit! Are we rolling
I got
initiative?
money.
What's happening?
He takes off his hat and throws it on the ground. Stomps away.
I'm gonna leave.
How much?
I'll leave
How much
a gold.
copper? We're gonna say like 10.
We're gonna say like 6.
No, you can't just give him money back.
I'm gonna leave a gold on the counter and then take one of his boxes of mangoes.
Alright, beautiful.
I will find my friends.
I walk away into the audience crowd. Can I do another
Who was that
stealth
guy?
check?
Was that guy
Changing
really?
faces again?
I'm trying to remember who saw you originally. I think it was Quinn and Demetrius.
Quinn and
Yeah.
Demetrius, but Demetrius went
Yes.
off following Celine.
I did. I tried to follow her, and then I lost her in the crowd, and now I'm just like a dad lost in the mall, just
Oh, no.
desperately trying to find the kids.
You're like standing outside of Claire's or something.
I'd like
Just
to
holding
sneak-
bags, just not sure what to do.
You have
I'd
a
like to sneak
Cinnabon.
back up behind Demetrius if I can.
Okay, so can I stealth into the crowd again? I tried to.
Quinn, you saw Rocky transform as
The
Rocky
first time.
tries to attempt to leave. I guess
She has since transformed again, right?
I'm transforming as I turn to walk away, yeah.
okay.
So my back's to him as I turn away and walk the other direction since he bought a box of peaches.
I guess make it with disadvantage. He's right there looking at you.
Okay, okay.
There we go. And make a perception check, Quinn.
All right.
You motherfucker, stop noticing
yeah.
me.
Oh,
I just,
He
I
sees
just
you walk away, but it's on him.
My hair
to do
changes
anything about
length
that.
like I go from having like a shaggy long sailor's haircut into like a brown little bow tie, and I look like a fop now, like a pansy fop.
I shoot Rocky like the old what is it? The Sting? What is that? I forget what that is.
Nose touch.
The old nose touch.
The old nose touch.
The booger remover.
I looked at you
The
really weird,
old
like
boop the snoot.
The old Snoop Boop. I have the crate full of mangoes now.
Yes, you do.
It's,
Alright.
That's like a 9th level spell component right there.
It's gonna be a big day today. It's gonna be a big one.
gonna be
Rocky,
making
as
some
you
homemade
walk
fridge
away,
jam.
what would you like
Yeah.
to do?
Okay, so we're chasing down leads here, right? And what
I
were
guess
the what were the leads that we were looking for again at the specific? We're looking for a person specifically, right? And Celine supposedly knew somebody, but are we also looking for somebody specifically? Because I feel like I've lost that thread.
That is up to you all.
Well, I guess I just get lost in the crowd and try to notice anything unusual. Do I notice
Okay.
anyone behaving suspiciously?
Make a perception check.
Normal.
Walking around, there's a lot of just unusual people. This is very much like it's becoming a rapidly busier marketplace. A lot of people are trying very hard to sell things. There's nothing outright shady that you see at this point.
Can I talk to that old man?
Yes. Unless there was anything immediately that you wanted to do first, Rocky.
No. I'm just kind of wandering at this point and just immersing, trying to wait for something to stand out.
Sure, yeah. Okay, so May, you were looking for a grizzled old sailor, yes?
Yeah.
Sure. Really not that hard to find. There's a variety that are sitting by. You can take your pick. There is a woman with a scar, a mottled scar across her cheek, down her chin, that's sitting and smoking. There is an older, actually orcish gentleman that's kind of swabbing the deck of like one of the ships nearby, and that's not closed off to the public at all. And there is a human as well, with like white hair, and he's just kind of sitting with a fishing rod.
That's who I want to talk to.
Sure, yeah.
We're gonna have some sushi tonight with fish and mango.
We just kind of walk over to the dock, sort of like nearby him. And is the water close enough to the edge that we could like reach down to it?
It's a little lower here.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite at this point.
Okay. She'll just sort of like walk over to the edge and just say, "Wow, the water is very red here."
Sure is.
Sorry, I'm a tourist from Nero. I'm kind of interested in like myths and that sort of thing, and I wondered, you look like you're experienced on the sea.
A lot of years.
Yeah.
Have
You ever? Oh, sure. Thank you. Just like, is there something there, or just like
Yeah, there's, like,
noisily
posts.
scrape up a crate?
There's like posts that are kind of like holding the dock up that you can kind of like prop up on.
Sure. Yeah. I wonder, have you ever heard of the Leviathan? A ship?
Leviathan, huh?
I'm sure it's just a story, but I thought
Ain't no
if
story.
anyone would know. Oh,
I've seen it.
Really? Can you tell me?
He kind of like turns and looks you hard in the face.
I'm just trying to have a face of like wonder.
That's no fairy story, you hear. That's not exactly for the faint of heart.
Well, I'm very interested. I would love to be able to tell my friends in Nero about it.
About the terror that they unleashed upon my city. I hope
This
it can
one.
be good entertainment in yours. They called me crazy, but I know what I seen.
Sure.
It came out of the sky, do you hear? A mighty frog rolled in. And they descended on us. There was nothing we could have expected. I think Oranos has gone rogue, but that's the speculation of an old man. What's fact is that I saw that ship float in from the sky, and countless men with blood in their eyes descend upon this city and kill indiscriminately. It's a big word for a sailor. Wasn't pretty.
When was this?
Maybe I want to say 2.5, 3 months ago.
People died? I mean, how could anyone not believe you? How many men?
Well, they were seeming to come from everywhere. You understand?
Sure.
There was the fog. It was dense, heavier than I'd ever seen it on the sea. I don't know why I was watching the sky, but there was just that old sailor's gut feeling.
Yeah.
When everything around you looks the same out on the sea, you learn real quick where to look when something doesn't feel right. And I looked up and I saw this mighty bow pass through that fog like a snake through the water. And right there, it was the figure of a woman with a blindfold on.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that sight. Oh, I caught something.
Oh.
He reels up and it's like a pretty good size, like fishy. Here you go. Starts fiddling it with it, puts it in a bucket. Now, what's your story there, miss?
Well, I just want to be clear. It when you say it came from the sky, like it's it wasn't just like just above the water. It really came down.
Passed right over my head.
I'm sorry. What is your name?
James.
James. I am May. It is
May.
very nice to meet you.
That's a nice name, May.
Thank you.
What brings you to Moralbach now?
Well, like I said, I'm just here with some friends.
Most tourists don't ask a lot of questions.
Well, I'm curious, I guess. I've never been far from home, so
You look like a good egg, May.
thank you. Well, okay. That was a lot of excitement for me. So, I didn't expect such an answer.
I didn't expect such a sight.
Yeah.
Beware the Leviathan. Don't take it lightly. Don't go seeking it. Only death awaits you.
If it can truly fly, it could be anywhere.
It's the worst part. And none of us saw it coming. Oranos is set to arrive within a month. I know I'm gonna be stockpiling my goods. Keeping my head down, waiting for it. Ain't nothing good on the horizon, child.
Well, I will try to not be here when that happens.
Might be best.
Thank you for sharing. I'm sorry to find out that it is true.
So were we. But not everyone wants to believe it.
Did you lose anyone?
He holds up his hand and there's a wedding ring on it. 60 years. 60 long years she put up with my ass. She'll be waiting for me. You're talking about going back to life as normal. Like we haven't lost everyone that we've lost. They ain't coming back. Normal's not coming back.
Yeah.
You lose someone in Moonfall.
Yes. Yeah, I guess everyone did.
Everyone did.
Well, I appreciate your time, and I hope that whenever they come again, you're ready.
Me too, May. Me too. If you ever want to come by and give a story half as good as the one you got, I'm here most mornings.
Okay. I'm not very good at telling, more listening, but I'll see if I can come up with something for you.
He kind of just does the old man silent chuckle, and just his gaze goes back out to the line.
May will just sit there for a moment next to him and sort of look out there too, and then
As you do,
not say anything.
There's a moment where, after a minute of you remaining, a gentle, relaxed smile kind of comes across his face, which had been very hard.
You remind me of my father.
Good man, I hope.
Yeah, he liked to fish as well.
Well, I'm no one's father, but you remind me of some friends too. I'm happy that you stopped by here, May.
Thank you. I need to go find my friends, but I will try to come back to you. Okay. She leaves.
Sure.
Tries to find all these mango goons.
Quinn's just sitting on like somebody's stoop eating a mango, and he's got his box on the ground.
I forgot who. Oh, Celine, you were gonna try to appear behind Demetrius.
Yeah.
Make a stealth check. And Demetrius, whether or not you're looking actively for Celine, it'll be either against your passive or you can just make a check.
Yeah, I think at this point Demetrius has given up. Like he knows he's not going to find her when Celine wants to disappear. So he'll be kind of wandering around, probably just aimlessly looking for the rest of the party. It's like,
Sure.
yes, damn it, where the hell did you all go off to? We do this every fucking time, I swear to the gods.
Yeah, I'll just sneak up behind him and just take him by the elbow and just be like, "Come on, old man," and just like,
Shit, oh god, why the hell you gotta do that every damn time? You can't just walk up beside me and be like, "Hey, Demetrius, it's good to see you. Thanks for helping out." And we just got right, let's go find the rest of them. Guys, damn.
and I'll just lead him over to Quinn.
Hey guys, you want a mango?
Is that a mango? I thought that looks like an apple.
More fruits begins.
I would love to know what headspace you need to be in to think this is an apple.
I mean, you've ate some of it, right? But I mean, like, it kind of. I mean,
Here, I hand him a mango.
I'd like to know what headspace you have to be in order to just eat a mango like that. Mangoes are not good.
Mangoes are delicious. What are you talking about?
Mangoes are trash, bro. There's so many better fruits.
I can't believe this. I thought we were friends.
Oh yeah, well I got you this, and I give him the brooch that I bought.
What does it look like?
It's a little like it looks like a leaf, and it's like a bronze like silvery like brooch. It's like a cape pin
It looks like it's made of like nickel.
because you have a cape and it's like
It's very thoughtful.
like
Thank you.
like windy, you know, like a leaf, and you're all about the wind and stuff. So
Oh.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Here, have a mango. I pin it to my jacket. I don't really have like. I mean, I've got.
he has a cape, and it's a cape pin.
I've got like a cape, sort of, but it's not. It's really hot out. I don't really have it out right now.
All right. Well.
So it's on my jacket for now.
All right.
And I'll put it on the cape later.
Okay. Or you can even put it on your hat.
I can put it on my hat. I put it on my hat.
Hi, are these for everyone or?
Yeah, go ahead, take your pick.
So,
Bought a box of mangoes.
yeah, so how do you know which one is good?
Well, I don't.
You give him a pat,
You pat the mango.
and you listen.
I just bite into it. If it tastes good, keep eating.
Do you eat the
This one
skins?
sounds. I think you want the ones that don't sound hollow. Right? Or is it?
And you say hello.
I thought you needed one that's got like a yellow spot on the side. That means it's good.
She'll just pick up a random mango.
It looks suspiciously like a plum.
Oh no!
No. I will let my friends know about the information that I have acquired today.
I'm also going to say that I snuck up behind you all while you were having this discussion, so I hear what she's saying and I don't miss it. But the only one who knows that it's me is Quinn.
I just.
I reached into the box casually to eat one of the mangoes as well without saying anything to the rest of them, so they just think that I came up to eat their mangoes.
A random sailor approaches the group.
Well, I'm in a foppish. Yeah, I'm like a young sailor, but I have a young brunette hair thing with a tie, and I look like a dandy.
As Celine begins to talk about this privileged information that she bought, the stranger approaches.
Oh,
hold on, folks. We got. Thank you for your service, sir.
No.
Appreciate it.
What are you talking about?
Is it Rocky's voice or is this not Rocky's voice?
Crane, would I don't know. Would I know that?
Let me check. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's fine, because that'll.
Yeah, let me check real quick.
I feel like I'm
know.
used to Rocky's changing, but if the voice changes,
I think I
that
ruled
adds a link.
incorrectly on this once before. It is not Rocky's voice.
Not my voice.
It's not Rocky's voice. Okay.
Well,
Oh, no,
unless
what are you
Rocky
talking
wants it
about?
to be Rocky's voice.
No, let's say it's not my voice, but I don't notice that it's not my voice. I don't know what you're talking about. I take another bite.
All right.
Celine, are you gonna keep talking?
Not really.
No, I'm telling. They're cool. They're cool. It's fine.
Should we take
Thanks,
this
Quinn.
somewhere else?
That's really
Like, I
that's
mean-
really nice of you to say that. Take another bite. You just-
Take out your mirror again.
Brand, I think you're lost. I mean, you have at the mango or apple. I think it's an apple, but have at it and like. Let's
No,
move
we
along
thought
now.
they were peaches earlier, but they're mangoes. Or we thought
That's
they
a
were
mighty
mangoes.
fine, interesting story. I don't know you.
Rocky,
Hurtful, Demetrius.
Rocky, do you know that you look? This is
Show
Quinn.
them.
Do you
Stop
know
asking.
that you look
You
different?
telling me that's Rocky? Oh,
What are you
the
talking
hell's-
about?
I pull the mirror out to show you again.
I grab the mirror and I turn around, and as I turn around, I change back to my normal look, and I look in the mirror, I'm like, Quinn, that's not funny, and I hand it back in my normal voice.
Okay. Close it. We're cool. Let's. So wait, what did you find out?
I continue, I guess.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, so you all hear about the warehouse, the Bat and the Beetle, which you kind of already knew.
You knew about the Bat and the Beetle.
Yeah.
Is Beetle? How do you spell Beetle? Is it two E's?
Two E's. Unless you're talking about the hit British pop music group.
I just didn't know. I knew one of them was.
They're kind
wrong.
of obscure.
You've probably never heard of them.
They go to a
Kinda
different
mid.
school.
Okay.
Weren't they in that
Okay.
movie Thumbelina? You know, doing like a musical number.
Do we want to check out the warehouse or do we want to check out the bar?
I think the warehouse seems like a promising lead to me. I
mean,
mean,
we
we
can-
are already down here at the docks, and it's close by, right?
Might as well, I
It's kind of
guess.
early for a bar, isn't it? I look at the sun.
What is the appropriate time to look in a warehouse that we don't own?
Anytime.
Yeah, we can get in there easy
Okay.
enough, probably.
Are we just gonna go up and break into a warehouse just to look around, or what's exactly is the plan here?
We
I've
could-
never had a problem going places I'm not supposed to. I just kind of wander in.
Yeah,
Nobody's
that is
asking.
rapidly becoming abundantly apparent. So, like that, we got you covered. I'm talking about the rest of us.
Oh, okay.
Well, I could have Fable maybe look in a window.
All right, let's start. It's at least not
Reconnaissance.
illegal.
Reconnaissance is important.
I was just gonna say DG isn't really like trained for that sort of thing, but he's a little wily.
Send him in.
Did we find out anything about the wedding ring and the Scarlet Wolves?
Yeah. Did you say that the guy? So the guy's name is Sour.
Yeah, they call him Sour.
So the guy that you're
The guy
looking
with the
for.
scar, they call him Sour.
They call him Sour, you say?
Yeah,
Do you know why?
I couldn't tell you.
Is,
That's
it, is he not a very nice or sweet person?
I would assume not.
Maybe he's always making like kissy faces.
Oh
Mm,
god.
He's never made a face like that.
No.
No.
Do you know him?
Well, we've talked about this. I've made dealings with him before in the past, but I don't know him like that.
Not like biblically.
Yeah.
He's not really your type. I don't peg him as your type. I
You
mean,
know
I
him?
might peg him, but I don't.
It's just
Yeah.
not. Well, he's not a woman.
Yeah.
Like, never mind.
Wait, I am very confused. You know him?
And then he's
No,
talking to
no.
Rocky's person.
I don't know him, but I feel like I'm getting a feel for Celine's type. And
Are you doing better than me? I've been with her for some time. I can't peg it out. She can do whatever she wants. She's a grown ass adult. Make sure you say thank you. Remember that.
Why are we talking about this?
What is?
I don't know. It was
I
brought
was
up.
making-
We were talking
didn't
about
say
breaking
peg.
into a
I wasn't the one
warehouse,
to
and
say
now we're
peg.
talking about sex life.
Okay,
Wait. Did you say warehouse?
Yeah. Celine,
Like, does
Okay.
it
Celine
turn
found a
into
warehouse.
something in the full
I-
moon?
May, I
Oh.
just look at May, like across the group, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Throw myself into the sea.
All right. Sneak
Okay.
attack. Sending in
May.
the critters. Reconnaissance.
Yeah.
You want to do some recon with Fable,
Yes.
and then we will find out whether or not we can bust in or just start swanging.
Yes. Or, appropriate authorities. Okay.
I'm
we can
less
table that.
keen on that.
Let's put a pin in that one, I guess. But let's also not do anything rash. Let's, we're guests here, and
So-
we heard that crier.
Yeah, if Fable sees anything, then we can decide how best to go forward from there. So, and to say it, if I were to be stealing and collecting items from other places, then a warehouse might be a good place to hold that.
Store it. Store
Yeah.
those wares.
Correct.
Okay. So yeah, let's
So-
do that. We'll hang out here, eat some more mango, and you can send.
I thought they were peaches.
they're mangoes.
Okay, I'm going to step over there.
They're for sure mangoes. Don't throw them. I paid for those.
I don't like fruit, anyways.
While everyone is making like these asinine plans, I'd like to like sneakily go to the side of like a building or something that's not too crowded in an alleyway or something, and just like really discreetly draw a tiny cartoon of what looks just like a very cartoonish like a general looking man with horns, like an angry face and big teeth,
Yeah.
and like do like the family crest
Yeah.
and just be like "Nah," like that on like a side of a wall and be like fuck the Delancos.
Ooh.
Whoa,
We're
Teen
starting some Civil
Rebellion.
War shit.
When you and I just both went, ooh, Zoom asked if I was playing music. Are you trying to be sneaky about you doing this, or?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Make a sleight of hand check. This will also determine the quality.
Can I do a
Alright.
perception check?
Sure. Go ahead. You do this with no problem, and it looks beautiful. And Rocky, you see Celine do this.
I just kind of like watch you do it. And then when you're done, like I kind of slowly sidle over and draw a little dick in the corner.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Nice.
Ah, look, a normal dick.
So what was the whole
What was the
on
whole-
average, national average, something, wait, above national average? Normal, above national average, yeah.
3 inches. It's normal. That's the normal
Fi-
size.
Five.
But 2 is still a lot.
It's a very.
I think it's 5 or 5.5. 5.25
than one.
The average.
is average.
2 inches if you're measuring from the taint. Yes.
Yeah.
That's where it really starts.
That's where it really starts.
Yeah.
You're only playing hide and seek if it's one or less. From the taint.
So, to clarify,
Let's make the
Let's
DM
go to this
uncomfortable.
warehouse.
Good luck clarifying.
Let's write that off the bingo. DM
Clarify
gets
what
uncomfortable.
exactly?
what was that? Oh, you're right.
Let's go
We
to
need
a
to start
fucking
it.
warehouse.
We need to start a D&D bingo card for our Wednesday nights. We have one for
Yes.
Sundays for our characters, like catchphrases and characters
Oh
doing
my
specific
gosh.
things.
That
We
would
We should do
actually
one
be
for
really
Wednesdays.
Like Baldir doesn't understand an entendre, a euphemism, or turn of phrase.
Rocky
Like
draws
that.
a dick on something.
I would
Rocky
love to
draws
do,
a
like,
dick on
little,
something.
like,
It needs to be a
little
timer.
giveaway for,
Quinn
like, the
befriends
person who
a
finishes their bingo.
Quinn
Anything.
befriends an
Befriends an
animal.
Tori says no.
May walks away without
Celine
a word.
tries to stealth and doesn't succeed.
Yeah,
Billy tried-
that's May goes and then like walks away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, with Celine leading, you pretty easily kind of find this warehouse. All you have to do is like walk around. Like, you described it pretty well to you, Celine. You just walk to the area, and sure enough, you see this warehouse. It is kind of red, metal painted red. Looks kind of dingy. There are 3 windows that have been like boarded up, and there is still one high window kind of up along the higher level of the building.
Oh,
Yeah, were you wanting to disguise yourself?
I do that.
Beautiful. Sounds good.
Just look at my
Yeah.
So I lean over. So are we sending in the bird?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I like lean up against the wall, and then my entire body like matches colors to the wall.
Nice.
Not invisible, but basically.
How did you do? Why is everyone treating this as so normal?
At this point, I just kind of gave up on it. Like
I
everyone
just
else seems to be
don't-
treating it fine. Like we're just, I guess, accepting this. It's
Cassia,
It is
who
what
I've
it is.
forgotten until this point, is still with you. It's like
yes.
doesn't seem to be too keen to explain it. So
I'm gonna
I
ask
guess.
Iris and Draconic if she's ever seen anything like this, and if I'm overreacting.
you know, I can't say I have. The only people that can really change color that I've met is me. So maybe she's a dragon.
Baldir, everyone just sees Baldir gasp after speaking Draconic and stares right at Rocky.
So May, you are shunting
Going
into
to Fable.
Fable.
Yeah.
Fable goes up to that higher window, and clearly enough, here's what you see.
Sure.
Celine is keeping watch outside the
Sure.
whole time. Doing
Oh. Hello.
I can't get it.
It makes me want to play the Mario dungeon theme in my head. Na 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 na.
Well, look at all these apron boys.
There's a
Na,
lot of
na, na,
apron
na, na,
boys. There appear to be like not guards, but like foremen that are kind of wandering around and watching. They're wearing a little bit like nicer clothes than a lot of the people in the warehouses.
Okay. Do they seem to be armed in any way?
Yes.
That's just a. Okay.
Yeah.
How?
You know, make a perception check for Fable, who's looking
They're
on.
Yeah.
armed with 2.
We'll do that.
Sorry, I'm trying to like get this in a good vision for stream. It's a little bit hard to show you everything all at once.
Kids, whenever you pick out your D&D familiar, don't go for the aesthetic. Pick something that's got some good fucking bonuses.
What? What do you mean you don't have good bonuses?
I mean, like, ravens are okay, but they don't got, like... You could go for a hawk and have advantage. You could go for owl, have the flyby attack.
You can
18.
change it to a hawk, can't you?
Yeah, I can change it. But I'm not going to change my boy.
Well, what if you have a hawk who's just gothic?
I guess I didn't consider that.
God.
You just dye the feathers black for aesthetic and for stealth. You confuse a lot of people. It would make people very concerned to see it though, flying around. We're like, what the fuck is that?
18.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. You see, like, one of them has like a sword and a dagger at the hip. One of them has like a club that he kind of just has like across his shoulders. There is one guy that has like a crossbow, and he does have like another dagger in his belt. Make a insight check
For me?
for you.
Okay. 16.
Why the fuck do they have those? They're foremen.
Yeah.
That's weird.
With the 18 perception, could Fable clock to see if any of them have the marking on their hand?
That's a really good
Or
roll.
if that iconography is anywhere in here?
That's a really good roll. All three of them are wearing gloves.
Okay.
They're wearing like heavy black like gloves on their hands.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Or like the sides of the boxes or something.
Iconography. There's no apparent imagery like that on any of the boxes.
Okay.
Everything looks very like blank and barren.
Yeah, that's cool. And looking in here, there doesn't. It just seems to be like one room. There's not like an office or anything like that, or.
It doesn't look like there's any office or any like back room. You do see that there's like 2 levels to it.
Yeah.
With an 18, yeah, there's no rooms here.
Okay. And additionally, can I see at all what all these people are like? What are they doing? Like, what are they handling?
Yeah. It looks like some of them have like lists and are kind of sorting things. People are kind of like moving shit from one pile into like the next pile. It looks like perhaps some sort of delivery was made and is now being like sorted. Everything is sealed up pretty tight. There are like sort of like numbers on boxes, but
Yeah, so it's the boxes they're sorting and not like items out in the open.
yeah, they're not unpacking anything at this moment.
Okay.
Make an insight check for Fable. Or, well, you know what? Make your own separate insight check for May.
Okay. 13.
One of the younger, clear like workers here, as he's like taking a box and sitting it down, his eyes are kind of glancing up nervously towards one of the 4 men that's nearest to him, and his hands are trembling slightly.
Okay. This window isn't open, is it?
No, it is not.
Okay. And then the others are all boarded up.
Yeah. Not a great environment to be in at this point. It's
Yeah.
Like everyone
It's
looks
like the
pretty
Amazon
sweaty and
warehouse in here.
Don't give Chris PTSD.
Okay. I just sort of, I mean, I relay that to the group sort of as I see it. There are 3 foremen-looking figures, but they're all armed. They're sorting numbered boxes, and the workers, 5 of them, at least one seems to be nervous, is sort of what she communicates.
One of them's nervous? Where exactly was the nervous one standing? Were they holding anything or just nervous?
I mean, they're sort of close to the door, but I mean, they're all just checking lists and moving things.
We need to get a hold of one of those lists.
That's what I thought too, but
I can talk to somebody who may frequent the area, who may have been able to keep eyes on this door.
Or I could start a fire.
Well,
Make them all leave.
I don't think we gotta pop off yet, but let's just see if
Not a big one, just a little one. Just a little distraction.
Oh, no.
Just long enough to break the window and send Celine through the window for one. We could throw her up there.
You all know I served this city, right? Like I'm technically
not
military. I
We're
can't
not gonna-
condone this.
We're not gonna hurt anybody.
I
not
think a
gonna
fire might
Permanently hurt anybody.
bring a lot of attention.
Yeah, we're
Um,
trying to be
Discreet, please.
down low.
You
Quinn,
don't know,
you know-
if you start a fire, who's going to get hurt. You can't make that call.
Well, I can make a fake fire.
What
See?
other things
And
on the board do we have?
I have a ball full of fire in my hand, and I just slap my hand on Demetrius' chest, but he doesn't feel anything. And it's still like flickering with fire.
I just look down, look back up at you, and pull apart my shirt, revealing literally almost my entire body is covered in burn marks. As I just look to you,
Read the room.
dead in the face, no hint of that jolly demeanor anywhere on his face. He says, "I wouldn't do that again."
It's not real. See? In fact, if anything, it's kind of cold.
Okay,
That's
Quinn,
kind of a soothing feel
maybe
too.
you could just like knock on the door and say like, hey, the delivery or something.
I'll knock on the door. Yeah, I can knock on the door.
You're very friendly, so.
I'm gonna go over and knock on the door of this warehouse.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep watching through Fable.
It's kind of like thin, like metal, you know? And a few moments pass. And May, you watch as one of the armed guards kind of approaches and slides open the door. Can I help you?
Yes. Sorry, I pull out a notebook as I'm talking to him. Wait, no, I have something for this. Wait. Hey, how's your sister?
Huh?
How's your sister? How is she doing?
He goes to shut the door again.
Oh, I kind of stop him. Sorry, I was told to say. Sorry, I'm.
You lost?
I don't think so. I'm looking for sour.
You're in the wrong place.
In the wrong. I don't know if I am. This is specifically where I was directed to. I have to talk to him about something important.
Anyone who's got business with Sour knows where to go.
Knows where to go, she said.
Okay, look, I was just hoping to talk to him offline. I didn't know it was gonna be. Okay, well, sorry to bother you. Can I just wait here for him? I really can't be in the bar.
Make a deception check.
All right.
This is really good. That was a really good backup.
Why can't you be in the bar?
Hey, I'm not in the business of talking about what I've got going on.
Because if you can't be in the bar, you certainly can't be here.
No, I can't be in the bar for other. It's nothing. I gotta talk to Sour. I was told to meet him here.
By who? Specifically.
By.
I never gave the man the name of the person I went to speak to, so
Nope.
I can't give that name.
By. I'm really spacing on this guy's name.
What's your name, son?
My name?
Can I cast
my name is
something to
Ordo.
help? Can I cast something to help? Or
Please,
actually, I don't know if this would actually work. I have calm emotions. If I cast that on the guy, would that calm like suspicion, or is that not how it works? I don't know how that works.
Let me pull it up.
That is a cool idea. I want to know.
Hey, take a hit of this J. Hit this blunt real quick, and then talk to me.
Okay.
Bro, you seem like you're stressed out. Come on.
You can try that.
Hit my pen. Okay.
I will make a saving throw for him.
Okay.
What is your DC?
It says
14.
DC 14.
Okay. Just reading something.
Ah,
I can't take your ponytail.
Well, damn.
As the spell releases, if you value your life, I wouldn't come back here. He slams it in your face.
I kind of stand there for a second, and I look down. I kick the dirt a little bit, like I'm like dejected, and then I walk around the corner, and I meet up with my friends and oh my god, that was sick. That was so good. Okay.
You're so close, man.
I was
You're so
close.
close.
I just couldn't come up with a name. I just needed another name to get in there, but I didn't. I thought I would know the guy who told me about the what to say at the. Did I remember Tim Meals? No.
If anything, if
Doesn't matter.
If anything like that ever comes up again, just as default, just say Bruce.
Bruce.
There's always a scummy guy named Bruce not far behind. Or Kevin.
Always a guy named Bruce or Kevin.
There's always a shitty Bruce somewhere in town.
Okay. So we definitely have to get a move on because we have been made to a certain extent. So we should probably.
Well, we could always still try my idea if we're gonna be leaving the area anyways.
No.
Fake. Fake fire. It's not real. It's
No.
not real. I promise.
No.
We should. We honestly we should check out the bar first.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
That's early.
Even though it's early, we do have a code word for the bar. Thought it would work here, but the guy didn't. The guy didn't take. But then, if we have no other leads, then we turn to arson.
Most of the code words I know for getting into places like that is like something along the lines of the Watcher watches. The one we wait for is not yet here.
We know the specific one. We know it's,
okay.
It's how is your sister? That's what I was told to say.
Okay.
I thought you were being so friendly, like you always
I was very confused on that too. I was like, oh, when did we meet their sister? Was she cute?
Baldir, do you think you could do something?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
It
do
is
you
very
think
vague.
Do you
Are we
think
gonna
that
have him break in the
you
door?
could do what Quinn just did, and just sort of, but babble on about nothing for a moment?
I've never done that before. I will try.
I think that you got it.
All right.
Should I summon my
No,
No. Okay.
just babble for a moment and then like make an excuse and say, oh, I was so clumsy, I forgot what I was supposed to do. So
If big dum-dum disease, my bad.
just pretend for a moment.
All right, I can do this.
No, I'm saying as
All right. I am going to walk up to the door and
I'm assuming this is like a big, tall warehouse door.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Unless there was a specific knock that Quinn did, of course, then I wouldn't be able to do that. Okay.
A few minutes pass after you knock the first time. Are you in Fable's eyes, May?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will actually create an echo 30 feet away just in case I need to teleport to it. And like adjacent to the building, so it's not like 30 feet away behind me in plain sight. It'd be like around the corner.
Sure. May, through Fable, you see the guy roll his eyes, punch one of the boxes. Everyone around it that's not also armed flinches. We'll just fucking, I don't know, shoot him or something if it's that same kid. One of them, calls. He's like, yeah. These fucking kids. Ugh. And he goes to slide open the door. Now I told you.
And I look down.
Hello. I'd like to inquire about your sister.
As soon as the door slides open, I'm gonna have Fable swoop in and then land on a rafter up top.
Okay.
And
make
I
a
will be
stealth check for
louder.
Fable, I guess.
I will be loud in my greetings.
Sure, sure.
I like this. This is sneaky.
Dun, 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 dun.
Here to inquire about your sister.
I'm here to inquire about your sister.
Na-na-na.
Quiet as a mouse, but flying like a bird because he is a bird.
He is
Who
a bird.
Also of the Fae, so
Celestial.
celestial. Yes.
Mm.
Now, are you with that same kid that was in here earlier?
Oh no, I don't have my kids anymore. They have grown far independent without me.
Well, if y'all two wanna get
I
sent
wonder,
to the next world, go ahead.
Oh,
and
I would
go.
love that. I've been trying to be sent to the next world.
Are people distracted by what's going on? Sort of.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to have Fable try to go down and swoop and grab a list. If there's one that is not
In
being
hand.
held,
Yeah.
that would be great.
Make a dexterity check for Fable.
Okay.
I would love to be sent to the next world. I've been trying to get back there. What
I'm
is
telling
it?
you, we're
Is
gonna
it-
kill you.
You're going, wait, you're going to kill me?
He goes to slam the door.
And
Fable grabs it. He gets
Baldir's
out.
Baldir's gonna hold the door open.
He's going to.
Wait, what the
say-
hell? And he goes for his sword.
Fable
I cast
poofs.
Message. I cast message to the guy's mind too and says, "You don't want to do that." I'm doing this in Baldir's voice.
What the
Because
fuck?
I am actually your god, and I have seen the things you do. And if you do not stop these things, the next life will not be good for you. End message.
Make an intimidation check.
I am going to try and pull that guy through the door and then close it behind him.
Okay.
And in such a manner that's pull, close door, let go of the door because it's being closed anyway, and then put the catcher's mitt of a hand over his face and just go,
Now that wasn't very nice to say.
I think at this point we need to roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Also, I just want to make sure you heard that I poofed Fable away.
I did hear
Yeah,
that.
Fable's
Okay.
gone. List is safe.
Okay,
Poofed.
so I don't have a map for anything outside of the warehouse. So
That's okay.
anything outside of the warehouse is gonna have to be theater of the mind. I'm so sorry.
That's fair.
Well, it's just the one guy and the door is closed now, so.
yeah, true.
Initiative.
Initiative.
That's
Stuff
Let's
happens.
run away.
Demetrius is just a passerby who walks away.
I guess, yeah. I mean, at this point, the guy's outside. He recognizes
God damn
Baldir and Quinn. And
I'm
you don't
still
want
matching
to.
the wall.
Rough.
I mean, I'm technically still disguised and just walking around the perimeter of the
Yeah.
warehouse.
Any of you, so I think we're all gonna roll initiative, but
Yeah.
any of
It
you
could-
can take your turn to escape this if you
It
want.
doesn't necessarily mean we're fighting.
Yeah.
Well, initiative. I mean, combat never has to mean that you're fighting. So we'll do what we want.
Violence doesn't have to do with violence. It could be tactical sneakiness like we're
Trying
doing.
not to be noticed in this town, so
I could be putting the sleeper hold on this person.
Okay, so 25 through 20.
25.
Hey, Quinn.
Hey, you're still in all of the good rolls today, friend.
I know. It's going to turn around.
Is
Bard. He casts Bard.
being destroyed
I guess
by
blood
this.
on you guys.
20
This
through
headset.
15.
Oh well.
20 through 15.
I have 17.
Okay.
And then everyone else.
15 through 10.
12.
Oh, man.
I nat one.
You almost didn't get double digits.
It's impossible.
It's impossible for me to not get double digits. My bonus is 11.
Well, okay, Mr. See the future.
It's Miss See the Future, thank you.
Correct.
Miss See the Future, correct.
Okay, 10 through 5. I know numbers.
5.
8.
Looks like Celine got 6.
6.
Okay.
6 comes before 5. It doesn't, but it does in this order.
Okay. So, sorry, Celine got 6. Dimitri got
Yeah.
5. Okay.
Yes.
Man, did you literally roll as low as you possibly could have?
I did, yeah.
Buzzers.
Well, and like that's the thing. Like I focused everything into fucking initiative, and like I keep getting beans rolls, which is okay. Like I'm not going last, which is what like the point is. But I want to get that. I want to get that fucking 31.
But the
Just wanna-
31.
Yeah.
I just want
God
to
tier.
make somebody sick.
Okay.
The idea that you can hit 31 on initiative does kind of make me a little sick,
It's
but
disgusting.
in a really fun way.
You know what? We have our initiative order. It is 9:30, 8:30. Let's take our break and then come back to whatever this is about to be.
Perfect. I'm gonna find a notebook so I can actually take notes.
Take those.
Yee.
What do you say we just jump into it?
Thank you.
Jump.
I'm gonna
Let's
cause some
jump into it.
problems.
We like problems here.
I am a problem.
So you have this person on the ground.
See that?
Quinn, you see this happen? This man knows your face. His eyes are kind of like up at Baldur, like wide-eyed, and his eyes flick to you as well. What do you do?
Uh-oh. Okay. We're doing something. All right. What's do I hear a commotion inside of the warehouse?
Go ahead and make a perception check. It won't take your action. Yeah,
Yeah.
you hear some yelling.
All right.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Oops, sorry.
If I were to peek in, from where would I be looking from?
There
that make
really
sense?
isn't anywhere to peek into the warehouse, like
If
on the
I-
ground floor. There's really just that high window that Fable was able to fly up to.
Even the door that we were just talking this guy through?
Oh yeah, you could.
It's
you could peek
closed.
in there.
Isn't it closed now?
Baldur's holding it shut.
I am holding it shut.
If I were to peek my head through that door, where would I be on this map?
You'd be a place that I can't show you currently. Hang on. Shit,
Is it
I
the
really
north
can't show
side
you
of
on
the
screen.
map?
Yeah, it looks like the top.
You'd be right here.
Okay.
Stream, use your imagination. The door's up here.
And it's the dudes with these guys that are the bosses?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna stick my head in and be like, sorry for the delay, guys. We will be with you in just a second. And I'm gonna cast. Let me just make sure I can. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions, centered on this gentleman.
Okay.
Oh, dope.
One-
Calm
So
emotions.
just getting the one, or
No, it is a 20-foot radius.
okay.
Oh,
so-
shit.
So like,
Oh, damn.
That's
get
the
all-
only meanie that you can get, but that's okay. We'll roll for all of them.
Hold up.
It's only I can get.
This is the only meanie that you can catch.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
radius. Yeah.
I think I'm getting more guys on this side though.
Okay, I'm gonna
If you-
roll one for the 3 warehouse workers and one for meanie.
You could
Okay.
get 5 of them here.
yeah, if you center it in the middle of those boxes.
Because you don't have to center it on a target.
Look at all the arrows going around. That's fun.
Oh, for sure. Oh yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's some spells they make you think about a target, but you don't have
Yeah.
to.
3 warehouse workers, 2 meanies then.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So
If they what's
this is
that?
for the
Charisma?
workers. That's plus nothing. And then one for left Mimi and one for right Mimi. Okay, so whoop. Redmond succeeds, I assume, or what is your DC?
14.
Okay.
Blue man is
And
chilled
this
out.
is a wisdom save?
Charisma save.
Charisma save. They are not very charismatic. Even so, this... Whoopsie, I keep hitting the wrong thing. This guy, Blumen, gets that glazed, calm look in his eye. The warehouse workers continue to look freaked out and look like they're sort of backing up, and Red Guy just looks pissed.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
Actually, you know what? Red Guy, because there were only 3 of them in there, I forgot to move one of them outside. I'm sorry. We're gonna say that Red Guy is the one that you have.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So everyone.
A fourth
So the
one
meanie
didn't
inside
magically
is.
appear. Sorry.
Okay.
Gotcha. Cool. All right. Yeah. Then. Hey, it's something. I'm just gonna. Oh, sorry, everyone. And I'm gonna pull my head back.
Okay.
And stay outside.
Rocky, what would you like to do? They have not yet seen or associated you with Baldir or Quinn.
They have not. So while I am still there, and the one guy is pinned to the door by Baldir, which I imagine is terrifying. Kind of just on the ground with the door slammed up and Baldir just looming over him. I'm gonna cast illusion, and I'm going to cast an illusion around about him and Baldir to make it look like Baldir is just this like inflamed demon god. Like,
amazing. What is the spell? Illusion?
yeah, it's just minor illusion. It's one of my cantrips.
Oh, sure. Yeah, easily.
That is so dope.
enough
Holy
to
shit.
do. Beautiful. Make Baldir in this moment an intimidation check with advantage.
Sorry. If I could use my bonus action to give Baldir bardic inspiration.
Beautiful. You got it.
All right.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, thank God. We're bardic inspiration.
Whoa.
That's some bullshit.
3 plus your modifier plus bardic inspiration if you want to use it.
What is the dice of the bardic inspiration? Is it a D8, D6? Okay. I can't imagine that helping.
Never know.
Let's see. Intimidation is my +1, so 4. Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 2 with advantage, so I got a total of 4. I'm not going to use the bardic inspiration dice.
Good call.
I have more practical means of dealing with people than just a stern look that actually happens to be demonic to someone that I don't know. That wasn't very nice, and he just sees.
Okay. Rocky, is that all? Actually, no, let me roll for the guy, just in case.
Because yeah, I guess his would be perception, right?
It'd be insight.
No, I was having him roll something.
Oh, you got a nat 20. It doesn't matter. Shit.
That's fine.
Doesn't matter, whatever he was rolling.
Anyway. I
I
was gonna have him roll for fear.
we're not gonna get another sleep before the bar, so I really like. Well, I can burn spell slots with my setup, right? If I need to.
Mhm.
Because I have the ability to burn extra. Okay.
You also don't have to fight these people. This can turn into a chase scene if we want to.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Tasha's Mind Whip.
I believe you already used your action.
Right,
Oh.
for minor
Yeah, too late.
illusion.
You have a
Minor
quick
illusion.
and spell.
I do have a quicken spell. I am actually going to choose not to do that then. I'm still matching the wall. And we're just gonna say that, like, I mean, I'm obviously in sight because I had to be to cast the illusion anyway. So like maybe I'm like at the corner and peeking around. I'm going to do nothing else.
You know, if you want to be sneaky about the fact that you were the one that cast that, you can make a stealth check if you want, or sleight of hand.
For the minor illusion?
Yeah.
I think that I get an ability. I have. I guess I could technically. Spell? I guess I could have spent a sorcery point to make it so like nobody can see that. But I don't actually care if they figure that out.
Okay. Would you like to make the check or not?
Yeah, I'll make the stealth check just to see if they saw it or not. Normal roll.
Your cover. Well, you think that your cover is not yet broken.
I think that my cover is not yet broken. At an 18.
About it. Yeah.
I'm trying not to giggle at this point. My character's just like,
we'll see.
He must be shitting his pants. I'm just excited about the chaos.
Sure.
Okay, that's all.
Okay. May, it is your turn.
Yeah, looking at all of this, just real quick, is there a very strong wind right now?
Sure. We're on the sea.
Okay, but it's blowing maybe towards the buildings?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. May is just going to be like, this won't last forever. Use it. We're gonna hold up our hands and mutter and blow through and create fog cloud.
Ooh.
Just cover everyone up.
Okay.
And then we're gonna dip and say, meet back at the place.
Sure. Wait until I give the signal. Pulling a Quinn.
May fades. May's out.
Yeah, awesome.
So just for your knowledge, the fog cloud is a 20-foot radius sphere. So I guess a 40-foot area. And a moderate wind disperses it after a while, I guess.
Okay. We'll say it'll last 2 rounds.
Like blows
here.
it along. Sure.
It'll last 2 rounds.
Depending on if we dip or not. Duda.
Okay. It is now Cassia's go. She, off of her back, pulls off this heavy crossbow, and holds it and looks to Demetrius, and she is going to hold her action.
Everyone is covered in fog right now. They are heavily obscured.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Can
I
you
guess
see people
as
next
the
to you?
fog overtakes you. She's kind of like right next to you. You see her face kind of.
Yeah, I'd be right next to her.
As the fog kind of overtakes. Dimitri, are we running or are we fighting? You tell me.
Can I answer now? I can't leave them in there, but I don't really want to fight these people. Let's get back.
You got it. Okay. She's gonna, I guess, back away, but is not going to leave this immediate area yet. That is Cassia's go. Baldir, it is your turn. You have this man grappled.
And we're in a fog cloud, so
We're
like
now in a fog cloud.
I
Well,
have
and the
experiment.
illusion's still going, so like probably the flickers of the flames is like casting weird shadows through the fog and
Yeah,
making
just,
it
like,
even
little
more demonic
fireworks.
looking.
All right, so but that basically means I can't see beyond 5 feet.
Yeah, you can see him. He's right in front of you. But...
I can see him. He's right in front of me. Okay, let's go and. Boop, boop, boop. So this guy was about to draw his sword on me, right? And he was like, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yes.
So I'm like, as I understand, legal precedence, furtive movement compared with assault and a potential battery. Baldir doesn't take kindly to that. So Baldir's gonna give him an old wallop and then bonus action teleport away through the echo.
Beautiful. Go ahead. How are you going to wallop him? What is your walloping of choice today?
My walloping of choice today, thank you for asking. It's a 3-part answer that we'll start with the wall, end it up, and
A 3-course walloping?
a 3-course walloping.
Fancy right now. Jeez.
Oh my god. All right.
Hold on, I need to write this down.
Oh. All right. It's like Casey Jones from Ninja Turtles, where he pulls one of his many weapons out and looks at it.
Like a hockey stick.
Like the hockey stick. Yeah. It's gonna be the great sword today for this gentleman.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to do non-lethal damage.
Okay.
So if his hit points do go to 0, I'm not killing him. I'm just knocking him out.
Good to know.
Ideally. Okay. All right.
Make your attack roll.
All right. Attack roll.
And I forget, all y'all more experienced DMs than me. If you have somebody grappled, do you have advantage on melee attacks against them?
Nope.
You are grappling them, so it'd be awkward.
I'm grappling him, so I don't, but other people would. So I'm gonna just let go of him so I can two-hand my weapon.
Oh, the only thing grappling does is reduce your speed to 0.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna let go of him so I can two-hand this weapon.
Sure.
And let me check my character sheet info. It is plus. Plus 5. Okay, so let me add the plus 5. Come on, man.
Oof. You have your bardic inspiration stuff.
I'm gonna use the bardic inspiration. I just like rolled a 2, a 3, a 3. 1d6. Another 2.
Go ahead. Roll damage.
What'd you say?
Roll damage.
Oh, I hit him.
You got him. He's not hard to hit.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. That feels good. All right. Here is I gotta roll the 2d6 and I get to roll both those numbers, thankfully.
Yeah, because you got the thing.
Dear God. Oh my God.
No! Roll again.
All right.
I knew that was gonna happen. Just
Yeah, I was like, oh, thank God I have this feature that lets me re-roll. All right.
Reroll
So that's
one of
5. Yes. 1d6.
Rolling like me.
Oh God, it keeps going from a 2. Oh, it's another one.
Ridiculous.
Bruh! Bruh!
There's another one.
Bruh!
There's another 2.
At this point,
I do want to say
to point
that
out
the Great Weapon Master, you have to take the second one, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just whatever.
Because look how many 2s and
No.
1s we just
That's
rolled. Count
so
them.
funny. Okay. Good to know if you have to take the second. Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Wow.
shit like this happens.
Holy shit.
Oh,
I'm
man.
So sorry, Bob, you're
All right,
rolling for
so-
2 points of damage. That's the second.
All right, so the yeah, it would have been 2 plus my strength modifier, which is 3. So he took 5 points of damage.
Okay. Not
And I only have 1 attack at this level, so I'm going to use my bonus action to switch places. Actually, I think with my
Okay.
echo. So in this fog and this weirdness, I'm sure maybe it looks like I'm still there.
And the fire of fake illusions of demonic appearance.
Yeah, because that occupies a space, not a person. So that is
Exactly.
true. Yeah. Then let's see. All right, and then I will use my 30 feet of movement to. My echo wouldn't have been where I teleport to. Wouldn't have been in the 20-foot radius fog. So, who is outside of the fog actually?
It is now
That I can
May.
see.
I think
I'm gonna-
Cassia has backed up just outside of it.
I'm going to pull my cloak over my head and jog over to May.
Yeah, May is sort of like backing her way back into like the crowd and just sort of keeping an eye.
It's okay, and that is the end of my turn, and I will never use this dice roller again. The end.
You hit him hard. Okay. It is now his turn. He's gonna fiddle out his weapon and swing at the thing in front of him.
It is an AC of 16 for you to know, and if it takes any one single hit, it's gone.
That is going to hit.
All right, it's gone. Sploosh.
The door slides open. You hear the sound of the door sliding open. And someone begins yelling, "Hey!" That is going to be their turn. Celine, it is your go. Demetrius on deck.
Oh.
Well, seeing as how Celine is outside of the warehouse, disguised as someone that does not look like Celine, and she's already infiltrated this place that she was given information by a friend, and this was not the place. Celine is minding her business.
Okay, yeah. So you are leaving.
I am minding my business outside of the warehouse. I will not be engaging because that is not what Celine would do.
Okay.
It's fair. That's very fair.
Do you leave, just so I know where to
I'm
kind of
just
place
here.
everyone? So you're staying nearby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Selena's just like bunch of fucking amateurs.
Demetrius, it is your go.
So if Celine is out now and gone. Quinn, I don't know if I see Quinn. Is Quinn out
forgot what Quinn
out
is.
of range of the fog?
I was up by the front door.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's right, because you did.
So I tried to cast. Yeah, I cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
Oh, right, that
so-
changes some things.
So he would be in that mess. So I see Celine leaving and feel a bit of relief, but knowing Quinn's still in there, Demetrius is gonna back up so that he's basically directly in front of the door, but way further back, across the street. And he's just gonna have his gun out and just kind of watching. He'll try to make eyes or lock eyes with Cassia and just kind of give her the signal that he's going back there. And
Okay.
I'm gonna hold my action if it sounds like, or I see Quinn in trouble. If I see him, I'm not gonna just fire blindly, but if I see Quinn in trouble,
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a non-lethal shot against the target.
Okay. Also, I totally forgot that the guy inside the warehouse still was calmed. You do not hear any additional yelling besides the guy that just got his nose punched in. If that's helpful. Okay.
Punch him in the face.
So it's just the one guy out here. There's no commotion inside at all.
The door has not opened. There's no commotion inside.
Okay.
Yet. Quinn, it is your turn. And
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to this guy who just got his nose punched in, and I'm gonna squat down. Is he on the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
He has not stood back up.
I'm gonna squat down and look at him, and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, you know this is a bad situation for you, right?
Huh?
This is a bad situation for you. Here's what I'm gonna say: if you give me anything, I'll make sure they don't come back."
Not giving you shit.
Can we add an additional intimidation check since all that illusion stuff is still happening around him and he thinks Baldur's still standing there?
He does not think Baldir is still standing there. He cut through the illusion of Baldir.
Yeah, he got the.
It's now just kind of hanging in the air.
It's just it's just demonic.
It's like a kindergarten backdrop play situation.
I guess make a make an intimidation check.
Okay. Intimidation.
That was a really weird laugh. I'm sorry.
Spoopy.
Sure about that, boy?
His eyes just kind of go wide.
Give me something. Give me anything.
We just go by the books.
You got the books on you?
No, the rules. The rule. We just go by the rules.
Rules. Okay. Okay, what are your rules? Quick, let's go.
I think that's about 6 seconds. I think that's about this round. But we'll
Okay,
come back to it.
If that's the case, I'm gonna I'm kind of moving away as I'm talking to him.
Okay.
If that's my action, I'm just gonna walk on. I'm gonna
Just backing up into
Okay.
the fog.
Yeah. All right. Not good enough, man. We're coming back for you. As I vanish into the fog.
Sure.
Like an 1890s London night.
I'm assuming that
Rippers.
the intimidation was my action.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just gonna sneak back just head back into the fog and just try to vacate the premises.
Sure. So you are leaving.
I mean, yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay.
I shoot a look over to Demetrius.
Yeah,
and just
Demetrius, you see this happen.
There's a spider.
I know. I'll get him.
Kill it.
Okay, Rocky, it is your go with May on deck.
I'm gonna go ahead and shift the form of my illusion to like change into a bunch of floating like fiery demonic faces that are laughing in Quinn's voice because he's already scared of Quinn now, and have him start kind of floating closer and farther away a little bit that just create the feeling that he's getting closed in and maybe some darkness coming in a little bit, as I also start inching my way back further down the side of the warehouse, still matching the color. So I'm also backing away.
Okay. All right, sounds good. Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
I'm supposed to be good at these, and I keep rolling so bad. Normal roll. Oh, better.
Yeah, okay. You're not in the fog, so you don't see or hear the reaction, but
Right.
it's very spooky.
He has pissed his pants.
May, it is your go.
Yeah, May is just gonna stick with Baldir and like keep moving further away. Just sort of watching for people coming out of the fog.
Okay. Baldir, anything?
Anything? Sorry.
Yeah, what are you? It's your go.
Oh, I'm gonna follow May.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep pace and be. I know that only these people or actually, there's only one guy who saw me, correct?
That's
Just the one.
correct.
Just the one,
yeah.
the one I hit over the head. Okay, yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. I'm not like I'm not gonna walk like I'm escaping a crime scene. I'm just gonna
Normal.
I'm gonna just do that thing where I at first am thinking about left foot, right foot, and then relax and go, oh yeah, act natural and follow May's lead.
Okay.
Trusting
let-
smarter minds.
Let's go back to the inn, yeah?
Yes, that is a good call.
Perfect. I skipped Cassie's turn on accident. Seeing this, Cassie kind of turns to you, Demetrius. We should go, right?
I guess we should. God damn it, every time.
We'll get it. It's fine. It'll be fine. We'll regroup. It'll be
Yeah.
okay. Come on.
Let's go.
She starts going. Celine, anything? Okay.
No.
I think at this point, it's safe to say combat has probably ended.
We have all disengaged.
Yeah. Whatever goings on happen after this are unknown. But you all kind of having scattered away from this, you're all able to regroup in the streets if you want, or if you'd rather make your way back separately, that's fine too.
I believe the instructions were meet back at the place, and
Place.
Rocky assumed that meant the inn, and I'm
There's
definitely
only
hungry.
one place we all know.
Right. So I've definitely changed into another random character of someone walking along the street, and I've meandered back to the inn, but I still look like whoever it was I changed into.
Okay,
I'm sitting in the bar having a drink, waiting for the others to show up.
sure. You all regroup easily enough at the bar. You don't see Rocky. She's probably fine, right?
At this point, Rocky could be any one of these motherfuckers.
Really though.
I think Quinn's actually gonna stop by the Bat and the Beetle, not to meet with anyone, just to go in and get a drink and just sort of scope the place out before heading back to the fire dude.
Sure. Does anyone join Quinn?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and join Quinn.
Sure.
I think we were just separate.
Yeah. So the 4 of you, I guess, with Cassia, 5 of you with Iris, you all kind of enter. I can show you what this looks like. It's a little divey.
Very nice.
We like divey.
We love the divies.
Oh,
Divies is the best place to go dancing.
Favorite place now.
I like that fucking sick ass dragon wall.
Yeah, right. That mural and the fucking stage.
The
Holy
fucking
shit.
kit back there.
You
Why
just
do I
know
feel
there's
like
gonna
I'm
be
in
a
like
good live band.
the coolest place in Japan, like a village that has like modern karaoke nights, but in an ancient, like a really old, multiple hundreds-year old inn. That's what the vibe I get.
Hell yeah.
It is kind of small. At least like the serving area it is. It looks like maybe there are... Well, you walk in and it feels small. Behind the bar, there are 2 figures. There is a large kind of minotaur man. And then there is a smaller kind of human. And they're both not really doing much. They're on opposite sides of the bar. And it's sparsely populated. It's dead quiet in here.
I'm gonna walk up and sit at the bar.
Yeah,
Are you guys sitting with me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
the Minotaur kind of approaches. Hey, welcome in.
Hi. What are you guys known for here? What's your good stuff?
I can make a pretty good martini.
Martinis.
Yeah.
I think martinis for the group. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's not something I normally get, but what the hell? After our celebratory, wonderful success of a mission, let's drink up.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is a great chance to celebrate. Yeah, let's get some martinis going.
Great. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I can do that. That'll be 4 silver, please.
4 silver. Okay. Yeah.
Demetrius will put a gold and 2 silver up to get us 3 rounds for whatever.
You guys are always flashing that high dough.
Oh, sure. Yeah. 3 rounds. Great.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Whatever you got. I ain't particular picky.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. And he kind of, with this little smile on his face, goes and starts preparing these martinis and serves them to you all. The human's still looking disinterested. He just kind of slides a shot to another patron of the bar, takes the money wordlessly.
I raise my glass to the plan.
To the plan.
No.
Oh, come on, Celine. You ain't ever had a sarcastic toast before?
You can tell it's sarcastic.
What is a, Sorry.
Oh no, what's up?
What's a sarcastic toast?
Oh, you don't really mean it. Like you just kind of you say it, but it's not what
Oh.
you mean typically you mean the opposite, but it could mean.
Duh. Yeah. Sorry. Cool.
It's confusing. A lot of people do it because they think it makes them seem smart.
I could probably see that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
that's
sense.
kind of why I do it.
Sure. Sorry. He goes back to like cleaning glasses and.
Hey,
Hmm?
listen, I stand up. You should only trust people who are sincere. Sarcasm's a crutch. It's funny sometimes, but it doesn't have the same. You're not here, you know? You're not like here with everyone else when you're sarcastic. You're somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just be sincere anytime you can be.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, man. What's your name?
Me.
Yeah.
He kind of looks over to the human who isn't looking at him. I'm Tubak.
Tubak?
Yeah. What's yours?
I
You said?
am Ordo.
Ordo. Cool.
Demetrius just I can't help it, just shift over a little bit.
Cassia kind of like,
It's a Tuvok.
yeah,
How long have you worked here? You live in the city?
yeah, I live here. I've worked here, I guess like a year now.
Like a year? That this bar specifically?
Yeah.
It's quiet right now, I'm assuming. Does it get popping later on?
Not by much. This is one of the quieter bars around here. That's kind of why I like it.
Okay.
It's low key.
How often is that stage occupied?
Sorry?
How often is that stage occupied?
Oh, there's really no schedule to it actually. I don't really handle all that stuff, but sometimes people just come and play. But it's all just really nice, like soothing kind of music. It's nice. You should listen to it sometime.
Yeah, I might stop by and play some for you then.
Do you play? That's cool.
I do. I pull out my lute.
Oh wow, that's pretty.
Thank you. Yeah. It's an heirloom, but I can pop in tonight maybe. And
You'd probably have to ask my boss.
Oh, who's your boss?
Bruce. And the human looks up.
I just look at Celine. Bruce?
Bruce.
Motherfucker.
There's always the guy.
Hey, Bruce, how are you?
Evening, everyone.
Celine's just like, I told you, and she takes a drink.
I was talking to your work friend Tuvok here, and I was wondering if I'd be able to come in and play for you guys tonight.
Let me check where's the fucking. He goes down and like pulls out the list. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Actually, wait, I know you.
Huh? You been here
No,
before?
no, I know you. Oh my God, how's your sister?
Well, sorry. Could you repeat that?
Sorry?
Could you repeat that?
I was just asking how's your sister? How's she doing? Is she good?
Right, yeah. Sorry, it's been a long time since anyone's asked about her. She was wanting to meet you. Do you want to come meet her?
She's wanting to meet me.
She's here for you right now.
She's here for me right now. Will she be here later?
Make a persuasion check. Yeah, persuasion. Tuvok is kind of watching this whole exchange wide-eyed.
Demetrius has just had his martini up and has not stopped sipping from it just the entire time. Like
Selena's like the same and like keeping pace with him.
Cassia's like,
May is at the fireside. May's at the fireside Newt with Baldir, just like, oh my God, they're dead.
It'll be just us, May. We'll be okay.
I'm going back to Lachlan's Rest.
I finally walk over and I've got 2 beers in one hand and another, and I'm like, thirsty? And I look like some middle-aged woman in a kilt.
What the fuck? May just goes back. Okay.
I put it down on the armrest next to your chair and I hand Baldur his.
I'm sorry, old lady, we don't need any drinks right now. Our friends are all dead.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? Am I not your friend?
Do I know you?
I'll take that beer back then. I grab the beer and I go sit down on the other side of May.
Poor confused old lady. I feel so sorry for people who don't know their surroundings.
Just shaking my head, slamming back beers.
The man
Where should we?
pours himself.
Hop back over. Yeah.
He pours himself a shot. He takes it. Yeah, she'll be here later.
I'll come by. I'll play a bit of my set, and I'll have a conversation with her. It'll be good to catch up. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we'll be here.
Does this guy happen to have a facial scar?
He does not.
Okay.
I guess make a perception check.
Like a six-fingered man all over again up in this bitch.
That's the code word.
What code word?
The code word to say to the guys at this bar to let them know that we're looking for sour.
Having sex with your sister.
There are no facial scars, but as he goes to pick up the drink and pour it for himself, there's a moment where his palm is exposed, and you see the brand.
What?
Noted.
Yeah.
I finish off my martini. The martini? Okay. I finished off the martini, and I just kind of looked at everyone else. Are you guys all good? We square here? We're gonna head out?
You
Okay.
Oh,
had
yeah,
two
I'm-
rounds. Did you still want them?
Ah, shit. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. You have like a to-go cup or something? Like,
I think just pay it forward.
hey,
No
No.
open liquor in Merlbach.
Demetrius, no, those are my drinks.
those are my drinks. I paid good money for it. That's like a day's wages I just spent. Like,
Well, all right, we'll slam them then. And
Why would you
but
spend
we
a
can
day's
also,
wages
I can't have
on martinis?
6 drinks and still be sober. I need y'all to help.
Spoken like a
Wait,
true
is
person
Demetrius
who's
the
never been
extra
out.
member on Sex in the City with a day's wages being spent on martinis and not finishing them?
A sailor, and you're telling me that you can't have 6 martinis and be sober afterwards?
I'm like 60 years old.
Every
Yeah,
60-year-old
make them
sailor I
kinda
know
strong.
could definitely handle martinis.
How,
Look,
are you
now,
telling
I'll
me you've never
finish them
spent?
off. A sailor never turns down the drink. And if it's by myself, I'll do it. But I'm telling y'all now, I ain't going to be much help if we get into
Well,
something.
sure, let's just.
I can take him with you if.
I'll-
We'll drink it. We'll drink
Bruce
it.
goes
That's
to
Alright, let's-
Bach. Or I mean, here.
we'll
Drink 'em.
we'll drink
We're
them.
drinking them.
Ready?
We'll drink.
2,
Go.
1, go.
Go.
Oh, y'all are throwing yours back. I was sipping mine. We're going to throw them back. Oh,
We
God.
got places
It
to.
is
All
kind of
right.
better if you just sip them. That's kind of where the flavor is, you know. It has like. a
It is.
sweetness
Oh,
to it.
it's not a sipping alcohol. It is a sipping liquor. It's not. You don't shoot martinis. What the hell's wrong with
I
you?
beg to differ.
That
Oh
one
my
with the
God.
olive, it has kind of like a meatier kind of flavor to it because it brings out the aromas in the gin.
See, I didn't even
dear.
get the meat taste. I was too busy shooting it.
I didn't
That's
even get
what
the
she
meat
said.
taste, Demetrius.
I was too busy shooting.
Please.
I
quote-
want that shirt.
someone quote.
Hold
We
on,
want that
I'm
on
just
booty
adding
shorts.
it to today's thread.
On
Hold
booty
on.
shorts, please.
It
On
was-
booty shorts.
You
I
can't
didn't
even
get that
get-
meat taste.
I was
So-
too busy shooting it.
You consume the meat. You finish your drinks.
Drink the meat.
The meaty martini.
And on our way, and
Meat
the other
teeny.
guy at the bar, does he have a money pouch on him anywhere?
Bruce.
The other guy at the bar, like on our side.
Oh, make a perception check, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Boop.
Ira, do you have a Twitter, by the way?
All right, 17.
I
Not bad.
do not. I'm an old man.
He sure does.
Little
All right.
It's on
As
his
we're
butt.
heading out, what?
It's on his butt. It's like tied to the back of him.
All right. As we're heading out, I'll like pretend to stumble and like bump into him and be like, "Oh, my bad," and just whoop.
Lift it.
Yep.
Sure, make a sleight of hand check.
Can't have nothing.
Yes. They get the second one, right?
I make it at advantage, right?
Why would you have advantage? Is
I don't
somebody
know.
helping you?
You're on
Because
your
she's
own.
awesome. Because she's awesome.
Why do
I
have
can
a
tell you, like, if you're gonna use a thing,
You're
don't
proficient.
bother. He doesn't see you.
Does proficiency give me advantage?
No, proficiency
Oh.
lets you add your proficiency bonus. You see how this is? You see how that's +2, and then your sleight of hand's +5.
Oh, okay. Then it's an 11.
He doesn't see you.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. He's drunk He's like 11 a.m. drunk, you know?
Nice.
In just this
Yeah.
dark bar.
All right.
He does not move.
Yeah. All right.
Perhaps
then
he
I take.
doesn't see you, perhaps he doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
But
I take that and we leave. Also, I don't look like myself, so good luck finding me.
yeah, exactly. You gain 4 gold and 3 silver.
All right.
Nice.
And more Sith alignment.
As your currency points go up.
Oh my god. 68 plus 4.
Rock and roll.
Okay. You all, easily enough, are you all going back to the fireside newt?
Yes.
How many silver? Okay.
To the newt, to the fireside newt.
To a sobbing Baldir and May.
They're dead.
I'm sitting there right next to May, still pounding beer and like kind of whispering into my hand a little bit. I still have the same, like, the jewelry is the same. That hasn't changed, actually. I have like a couple of rings.
You
that are always
looted
the
the
same.
bodies. Oh god.
What's
Just muttering.
what's going on, guys?
Baldir doesn't think I'm a friend. I'm really mad right now because
what?
we've just been doing work together for the last few days.
What
Even
took all of
complimented
you
my
so
art.
long?
Oh, you're alive.
Oh yeah, we're fine. We stopped.
Yeah,
by
we
the-
just stopped off somewhere.
we stopped at the Bat and the Beetle real quick. And,
Did you get drinks?
You smell like really bad martinis.
They were actually very good martinis. But yes, we did stop and
Well,
have.
we wouldn't know. We had to
Wh-
shoot them back, I guess.
Why does it smell like meat?
Yeah, I was asking that. And
I wanted to know why it smelled like
It's
me
the
too,
meaty
but we just
flavor.
couldn't.
It's a meaty flavor.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So we stopped
well-
at the Bat and the Beetle, and we talked to a couple people there. Dropped the code word.
Should we go upstairs?
Uh,
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I stand up.
Might be best just to play it safe.
I mean, if you almost just said something about the code word, so
I pointed at the old lady. It's definitely Rocky, right? We're all in agreement.
What? This
Yes.
is Rocky the whole time?
Why you gotta be so mean like that? It's not
You're the
like I've
only
been
person
gone
who
for
does
very
this.
long. Does what? I brought them beers and Baldir was just upset at me and I'm just
I hold
sick
up.
of
I hold up my compact.
when have you ever seen me drink a beer?
as he's holding up the compact, my beer changes back. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's about right.
You're like an anti-vampire.
What's a vampire?
You,
Okay.
You
I'll
know
be
what
upstairs.
a vampire is.
Do they glitter?
I don't know if
Depends
it's
on what
the
you do.
alcohol or this conversation, but I need to sit down.
I feel like they
Yeah.
glitter for some reason.
I'm gonna go over to the bar. Can I get a bottle of wine?
Oh yes.
Sure thing, Quinn. That'll be whatever you're gonna make it back tonight, right?
I'm gonna put 2 gold on the table.
I lean back around behind Quinn though, and I wink up at the gold mountain like, some of this is for me.
Then I'll take one of these, please. And he takes one of the gold pieces and slides it across, and
Okay.
he gives you the bottle and the 1 gold.
I
All
grab.
right. Works for me. I take the bottle. I give him a little tip of the hat.
See you
and
back
head
here
upstairs.
tonight.
Yes, yes, you will.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's go.
Do you ever feel a bit dirty being so transactional?
No, everyone's aware. We're consenting adults. Everyone's getting what they want.
I think you're worth more.
You know, I would be, but I'm getting quite a lot in return.
Oh,
Like you weren't there last. I mean, if you want to come find out,
No,
like,
no,
I
I'm-
think that he's
I'm-
okay.
I'm married.
May's
That's
upstairs.
We're walking up the stairs talking.
You all gather in your sitting room with no
Yep.
issue.
Quinn forgot to get glasses, so he's just passing the bottle around.
Sure.
Every time it gets past to May just goes,
Okay. So I stopped by the Bat and the Beetle. Well, we stopped at the Bat and the Beetle on the way over.
Yeah.
Had a conversation with a guy named Bruce.
Okay.
It's always Bruce.
Always a Bruce. There's always a Bruce. That's the new rule of this universe. Is there's always a guy named Bruce. Bruce told us, or I dropped the code word for Bruce, and he told me to come back tonight. So I'm thinking maybe we kind of surreptitiously head back there tonight. Maybe go in smaller groups and kind of congregate. Try to distance ourselves from each other, and then see where this connection leads.
All right. Should we
Okay.
make a game plan for distraction? We need probably a possible escape route. We probably should have someone causing a little bit of a commotion to distract while you do whatever you're gonna do after we suss out what you're doing. So, code
I
words?
think, are we going to talk to them or?
Well, I don't think we all should talk to them. I feel like that would be a little
Yeah, I
intimidating.
don't
It's
think
quite a
all
large
of us should
group.
go at all, because if the warehouse is any indication, this is probably not a good idea.
Well, I think you guys.
That was a pretty effective use of time at the warehouse. I mean, we got the information we needed.
We didn't get much. Did we get that? We got that list though, right?
Yeah, I look over at me. What happened to Cute Floof?
And she'll she'll just like and he poofs, I guess, into her hands. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, he like flutters up from nothing.
You're gonna have to show me how you do that later. And I'm sitting here clapping. I definitely need to learn that one. That was cool.
It is useful. And she'll just take the list, put Fable up on her shoulder, and just look at it, I guess.
Linen, 48. Wool, 36. Wool variant, 28. And it goes on. It's a list of fabrics with yardage.
Okay, great.
Maybe that was just a normal warehouse.
This could be a cipher. This could be a cipher. What if we took like the first letter of every other word? Are there any weird capitalizations? Can I do actually an insight check on the list and see if Rocky notices any patterns to anything?
I will call it a investigation check.
Yeah, I'd like to do that as well.
Yeah, both of you guys.
Okay.
We'll investigate this random list that I stole.
Forget my rolls
focus
today.
on it for 3 episodes. God, I fucking roll like dick.
Too bad it's not initiative, right?
These look like...
Fuck you.
Such a dick.
It looks like it was typed up on something mechanical. Dudes.
Is typing unusual here?
It doesn't sound like it.
No.
I don't know what kind of tech they have here, so
No,
okay.
it's not. All of the O's in all of the words kind of look like zeros. Weird.
If we translate it to binary. I'm just kidding. I think this is just an inventory. I think this is just a stock list, guys. I think we just tried to flip it. I think we just tried to flip a normal warehouse.
No, it could be a front. If
It could be a
Yeah,
if
I
he
mean,
was
it's...
walking in there, then I
And
doubt
I mean,
it's just a normal warehouse.
they were armed, and I mean, they seemed to know something about what you were asking, just not forthcoming. So
That's true.
Yeah. Is it normal for you guys to write like this? Like these zeros instead of O's? Is that normal? I don't know. I haven't done a lot of reading in the warehouse.
If it's a typing machine, sometimes they'll like repurpose some of the keys on it. So it's possible that the zeros are just also O's.
Okay.
What
if it's got magic ink? And I like light my thumb a little bit and I just kind of like hold it not close enough to burn the paper, but a little bit to heat it.
Satin 34 magically becomes a slightly backlit Satin 34.
I was so
You son of a bitch.
Motherfucker, you had me so excited. I thought I had done something cool.
Is there like a pattern to the numbers or anything, or
The zeros.
or, like are they missing numbers?
We rolled
or,
really
like-
low. Someone else
Yeah.
Someone else roll insight or investigation.
Would it be
Someone
like
smarter.
the numbers correlate to the letters and you can spell out with the numbers associated with the yardage, you pick out the letters that are associated with that number.
Oh, and then translate it to binary.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
Or maybe.
Okay, well, I mean, I think maybe the bar tonight would be a better lead than this.
Well, I don't want
Demetrius hasn't passed the wine in a while at this point. He's just holding on to it.
Cassia grabs it from you and takes a long.
I fight her. I'm like, no.
Just
Just stop. Just let me have this. Let me have this.
Just let me have this.
So the bar. You want
The bar.
We're willing to go tonight?
Well,
I thought that's what you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the plan. And I agree we shouldn't all go, at least not be perceived as going together, even if we are all there. Clearly, Baldir will be recognized if that guard shows up or has told anybody about him. Quinn, you, on the other hand, could be recognized, but also you've already made a point of contact, so we kind of need you to go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Celine can sneak in, be back up, pretty close at hand. I have great chance of blending into the crowd.
And also, Rocky, you can literally transform what you look like. So just do that.
I mean, I know I'm sly, but like that's a little much. You're exaggerating a little too much. But yes, I can definitely fit into a crowd pretty well. I blended nicely.
The crowd could fit into you pretty well.
I mean, depending on the crowd.
Okay, I would like to be there as well. So
Yeah, I think we're all going. I think we're expecting. We're probably going to expect something here because if that guy's there, I think it's in our best interest to hit it while we got the chance.
yeah, correct.
So if he's there and I'm talking to him, then you guys can just pop off whenever you feel like it's appropriate.
What does that mean?
We need a code word.
Start swinging.
What's your safe word?
I've been into mangoes lately. If you guys if I just start talking about
we
mangoes,
noticed.
if I just start talking about mangoes, then that means I'm in danger.
Yeah, mangoes means
Okay.
false though. Now at
I
this
could
point,
also send Fable in with you.
would that be unusual to have a bird in a bar though?
I mean, I have a bird in here, so
To be clear, I have Iris. Iris is just like on my shoulders at this point. She's kind of like, I don't know. Sometimes people think she's a dog. I don't get that, but
I mean,
to you,
you're right. It
Robot's
does sound
kind of a
magical
weird
here.
place.
woof,
She's not a.
woof. To everyone else, it sounds like.
Except for Baldir.
Because Baldir understands.
Baldir understands your
I
call.
just scritch her on the crest, like that's my girl.
Yeah, I guess I keep forgetting that you guys have all sorts of unusual things here. That it's not unusual.
I always found people don't ask about her when I'm carrying my gun out.
Good point.
I wonder why that could be.
So to be clear,
Note to self: get a baby
Who's-
dragon.
who's meeting directly with whatever's happening here?
I think Quinn is going to be meeting directly with whoever meets with him at the bar.
This sister.
The sister.
So
Maybe,
just Quinn
Bal-
is going to talk to sister.
Baldir's not letting anyone go into
No,
a compromised position
We're
alone.
all going to the bar
Yeah.
Separately.
Sure.
separately.
Maybe. Well, they probably wouldn't let somebody take a weapon in. Potentially, I could go in with you. I'm unassuming.
With me?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
We could leave Fable with the others.
Honestly, the way I'm rolling, I don't want to play anymore. I'm so scared.
Well, I still got
It's
my
been rough
credentials
today.
as Marlbach Navy. I could just walk in. I've got authorization as
It's
far
a-
as I'm aware. I could.
It's just a bar. You guys can just be in the bar.
Yeah, we could just come in pairs or in singlets and sit spread out, not together, and just have a code word.
If If I'm in danger, I'll say mangoes, and if you guys feel like it's time to start fighting, then just start fighting, and I'll improvise.
What if you can't talk?
If you guys can't hear me or I can't talk, then I'll find another way to signal to you guys.
Do we
Well,
know
if I-
what it
that's-
is we're sending you into? Like, how do we know this code word that apparently we used? What is it about?
That I'm actually fuzzy on. I think Celine actually told me about the code word. I
Yeah.
think you
Did I?
I think you remembered it from your meetings with this guy.
With the scar.
With
face?
Sour.
With
Yeah.
Sour.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You remember that he
So-
told you,
Ask about a sister.
ask about a sister if you ever want some real work to make some real money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Quinn, if I go in with you and something happens, I could always have Fable make a commotion outside with the others.
Perfect. No, that's perfect actually. Yeah, if Fable starts squawking or something like that, then you know things are happening. Does Fable squawk? I feel like that's
I
insulting.
mean, it is kind of a caw.
I'm
you
more
know?
of a caw.
I don't think he takes offense.
I just want to
So, should we be prepared for a fight directly, or
if Sour is there, we are going to fight him.
I'm going to kill him.
Wait,
Yes.
wait.
Alright.
Are we? Why? Hold. So, we are looking for information about these ghost dogs. No, fire demon dog. Damn it. Ghost bloods.
Mm-hmm.
And we are talking to Sour because he's potentially involved with them. Killing him would help him stop going after the friend back in the other town we just left, right? But also,
Well-
don't we need information from him, like about
We don't
Demetrius's friend's son?
we don't necessarily need to kill him.
Okay.
So,
Cripple
So we
and
really
maim.
just want to.
Yes.
So maybe even potentially we should be looking at capturing him and then interrogating him. Like, what if we just drug him and take him back with us to somewhere a little quieter where we have time to take our time?
Would Celine know where to acquire
drugs?
And drug accessories.
roofing?
Yeah, make a history check.
I can't
And
believe
maybe-
Celine is
Would
going
one
to
of
make a
my
history check to find
contacts
roof
Sell
one.
roofies?
Jesus.
Can
Well,
I
and-
like assist with that as I try to narrow down like being in Ralbach?
Yes.
Oh.
Because you know the area. Yes, please.
Well, nuts. I helped you, so it's a 5.
well, you said
It's been a while.
today that the Red Bank was kind of
Would
Right.
any of my 3 contacts that you gave me, Grace, sell something like that?
Drugs.
The only, well, I mean,
Drugs.
you can always try to find them and ask them.
Okay.
We got some time. It's still probably what, early afternoon?
Yeah, it's like
what time
noon.
exactly is it?
It is 12:36 p.m.
It is
Where can
12:36.
I find Ellie?
Hmm?
It doesn't say where I can find Ellie. It just says
Yeah, you kind of fell off with Ellie. You're not
I
to-
fell off.
She doesn't have like a. She doesn't run a certain place. She kind of just is around.
You run into her sometimes.
would I know
Alright.
where she like frequents?
You met her for the first time at the Singing Seahorse.
At the what?
The Singing Seahorse.
Singing seahorse.
So maybe our game plan should be if Celine can acquire some supplies, first aim is to drug, seclude, capture, interrogate. If Celine cannot, then we can consider still maybe secluding, capturing, interrogating, just minus the drugs, maybe with other means, magic or what have you. Third option could be, I don't know, do we know what their type is? Maybe one of us could seduce them and lure them away and capture and interrogate.
I also have sleep. It hasn't worked yet, But
It could be a good backup. It could be a good backup.
You just gotta let us hurt him a little bit first before you cast him.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, Quinn is very persuasive. you
Yeah,
know?
he might be able to get him to get a loan or lure him out in a way that we
Yes,
doesn't
and
have
then
to.
I
we
will
could-
cast concussion.
We can sign up for a job or something and maybe try
True.
to, get some information that way.
That's what this
With
sounds
honey.
like.
I like the idea. More flies with honey.
It sounds like we're
isn't it?
being set up to work for these people, is what it sounds like.
It sounds like we're setting them up to think we're working for them.
Yeah, that.
I could be down for that.
And I think if we were to insinuate ourselves, we could find information about Nikita's family. We could see about your brother. And, maybe not killing the guy immediately would help us find Baldir's ring. If we could find
Yes.
where they keep it.
It would give
Um,
us some direction or somewhere to start directionally for all of those things, wouldn't it?
So, okay, let's just talk to him, see what he offers us, and then we'll save and I looked at Baldir, and we'll save the concussions for later.
Back.
All right, then. How about kneecaps?
Not yet. When the time comes, you will have go crazy, go nuts.
I will go for the nuts, yes.
Turn that man into juice.
Yes.
I will.
Meat juice.
Until then, we're gonna talk to him, and we're gonna see if we can't get a little closer.
I have a question. If we're going to try to get hired, how do we then need to present ourselves to our best advantage for him to hire all of us? Or are we only going to try to get a few of us to be hired and the rest lurking nearby as backup to extract if needed?
Here's what I'll do, because he's seen Celine and he's seen Demetrius. I think I'll just tell him that I have a crew and I can assemble them when the time comes.
Well, one of his people have seen Baldir too at this point.
The warehouse people have.
Yeah,
Well,
they might have communicated that.
It's possible,
Oh.
but then they'd also would have communicated about me, and then we'd be screwed either way.
Okay. All
At
right.
which point Baldir can hit whoever he pleases.
At that point, if things start going wrong, Baldir, start turning people into juice.
Okay, I'm down. We're signing up for to double agent. You may call me 007 now. That'll work.
Quinn, how is that going to go over with your contact?
Oh, I mean, she doesn't need to find out about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell her.
My mom,
You know his
I'm
contact.
gonna tell your mom that you did a bad thing.
my mom,
I had
Your
nothing-
contact is your mother.
Yeah, I
Isn't
thought
that usually not okay to like make contact with one's mother? Isn't that not normal?
it's fine. My mom she's fine. It's okay.
She's a capable lady.
She's very-
Honestly, if my
Is she?
mother was still alive, I would have kept in contact with her.
I stand up when Rocky says that. I just point at Rocky. No.
She's
It's my
single?
mother.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
Okay. All right. It's fine. You said contact,
hey.
and I was
Gross.
about it. You won't. I was.
It's gross.
Gross.
It's gross.
Shame.
She sounds like a powerful person, you know.
Shame.
Rocky, don't sleep with your friends' mothers. That's
Shame.
not nice.
If you sleep with my mom, I get to sleep with your mom.
I would say deal, but I feel like that would be mistruthful of me.
Why are we pimping out our mothers? This
I
is
was
not
joking.
okay.
That was
This is disgusting.
I feel like we lost the thread on what
Yeah,
we were
can we
talking
get-
about.
Okay.
Yeah,
we
I
got it.
think,
We got the plan.
So what do we do until then? Are we just hanging out till evening time?
Celine's gonna go look for poison, I think. Maybe.
Drugs.
Not poison.
Drogas.
Drugs.
So we got poison on the table. Is there anything else we intend?
I think we should probably take a short rest nap and recuperate. I've had one too many beers, I think.
I think you've had one too many
I could
of a lot of things.
rock with a napkin. I could also
You
get
know-
a sandwich or something.
I was not gonna drink this much, but Baldir wanted to pretend that I wasn't your friends again. It's very hurtful, so I drank the beer that I got.
Are
for
you
him.
not aware that you change shapes as frequently
You know,
as?
I just because it's my time of the month does not make me a monster. I know I get a little bloated, but that's not nice to point it out.
That's not what I meant. You magically turn
Whatever,
into other
I'm gonna
people.
take a nap. You guys wake me up when it's time to go. I walk over to my bed.
I know
Okay,
a great
great.
place for hand pies. I think they're still open.
That sounds great.
Let's go.
Today is Saturday, right? It was Friday when we arrived.
Pretty sure.
I think that's what you said.
Yeah.
This is just this first day we're here for the first full day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventful trip so far.
Eventful's one word for it.
So if I'm taking a nap, can I take a short rest then?
Yeah, go ahead. Except for when you were accosted by assassins. You're not. It's fine.
I think it's gonna go with Celine. And just give some backup on Celine's little quest. Celine's little quest.
No quest.
Can
quite
Baldir go
possible.
shopping for luxury chocolates for Rocky?
Certainly.
Oh. Okay.
You find
because-
these easy enough.
He had a lot of women in his household with his 3 daughters and wife. So,
1 gold.
okay, I will pay a gold and bring back some nice Godiva equivalent chocolates.
We have about 4 minutes. Before we dive into any other activities, is there just any role play that any of y'all would like to fill the time with, or should we end a little bit early?
You know, my mom isn't your biggest fan, right?
Oh, I know.
Okay. All right.
I've known this. This is not news.
In Celine's defense, not it seems to be a very binary. Like they either love her, or they just hate her. So I don't know what that is.
That's not true. I'm in the middle.
Well, shit, there we go. We're breaking down barriers everywhere we go.
I'll full disclosure it. I think this will be a good thing to leave it off on. My mom is a lieutenant in the guard here.
Lieutenant
I
Rodaxis?
I knew that one.
May knew that, but I talked to May last night, so.
Oh,
secret.
everyone didn't
Oh.
know.
Lieutenant
Not
Rodaxis
everyone.
is your mother?
No.
Yeah, Lieutenant Redax is my mother.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hells.
All right.
Is she an impressive warrior?
Very,
Pretty
very
impressive.
capable.
Well
Yeah.
then, that explains why you almost broke my arm when we first met.
It's funny. I should take more. I think I take after more of my dad than I do my mom. But
Oh, is he stronger?
Who's that? The king of... I don't have a punchline.
Good one.
Thanks.
That was great.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Quinn, did she have anything to say about the wolves?
just stuff we kind of already knew. I think just they're out of control. They're doing all kinds of terrible things to people. There was somebody mentioned the name Tamiels.
Yeah, that's Nikita's family.
Yes. Okay, that's right. Apparently Nikita's mom was pregnant at the same time that my mom was pregnant.
I flop over. Maybe you guys are twins.
I think they are on their way out.
That is
I think
not how
they're going.
twins work.
They left. Sorry.
I don't think that's how
Oh.
twins. I don't think that's how twins work.
I mean, if it's the same father and you're born at the same time, it's kind of almost twins.
Well, my dad. I mean, they didn't get. My parents didn't get along, but that's not that bad.
They were. Nikita is about your age, I think, so that makes sense.
That's all yeah. But it was my mom just wanted to know about Nora. I think that was all it was.
And those are the only people in the group that are related to anyone important in the city. Okay, bye.
What was that, Celine?
What's she
suspect
talking about?
That seemed like she was hinting that she was related to someone important.
No. Quinn
That
leaves.
was awful. Almost.
And as... Go ahead. Finish your sentence.
No,
Then she was
that
just
it.
babbling.
That was just banter.
As we wonder what that could possibly mean or foreshadow, I think that's a good place to end tonight.
Chocolates.
Hey, my friends, it's been a bit. You've been through a lot together. A new city, a new place.
Shut up.
Lots of new people. I think it's time to level up.
Yes! I finally get 2
Level
attempts at
5.
attacking.